Hello there, Steven, aka Sibinet, and D20 Misfits are about to go on to the next part of their adventure. I guess we are in what our DM called last week endgame mode. So, as the D20 Misfits decide whether or not we are going to, we're going to war with Strahd one way or the other, I guess, possibly. Very good chance of it. So, sit back. Okay, we're all getting our weapons out apparently. But sit back, grab your snacks, drinks, enjoy. Shout out to W. So what was the other one?
The Kickstarter is GameStart Studios.
GameStart Studios. We had an unveiling earlier of one of their Kickstart boxes, so go check them out. And do we have anybody else? Game Vault, of course. I'm sorry, what? That's a lot of names. Reaper Apparel. And Dreamer Arts. Vintage Valley. Vintage Valley Games. One time still. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoy the episode, and see you, man. Peace.
Welcome back. So, before we jump into tonight's festivities, we got some stuff to talk about, like our new sponsor, fucking Reaper Apparel. These sons, I don't know how much that's saying because I can't see in the back of my head.
Good.
But good enough.
You're good.
These guys are. Oh, let me pull up their website real quick. Because, you know.
No, we don't.
He says that
No, we
right
don't
as he has in front of
So,
him.
I know, right? I'm being honest here. I didn't prep, so a lot of stuff going on.
I didn't prep either.
No, I'm just saying you got a computer right there, and we're so attached to our damn phones. That's the first thing we go for.
preparing to go for it.
I know. Reaper Apparel. So, these guys are pretty damn fucking spot on. Like, their story is amazing. If you guys haven't, go check them out. Just real quick here. Nope, I don't want that. So, on their story, the founder of Reaper, Dan, after the aftermath of 2020, became a reminder that every minute counts, even the hard ones. So Dan has battled severe anxiety and borderline depression, and knew things had to change. He wasted so many moments in life worrying about the future and what it holds. Those are moments he can never get back. He made a commitment to be present and be the best version of himself every single day. He's committed to live authentic, try new things, and find those that center him. So Reaper is all about the authentic way of life. So it is living your life to the fullest. It is not undermining it. It's to take the chances, take the risk, and to live life like you only have one, because you're never going to know what is around the corner. So with that, they have their clothing line. I am proud to be an ambassador for them. So if you guys go on to reaperapparel.com, any purchase you guys do, if you guys use the discount code D20 Misfits 10 to receive 10% off of your codes or of your purchase. So if you want to check them out, these shirts are so comfy. They are so lightweight, super soft, made with the best material. So you couldn't ask for anything better, and the designs are amazing. So if you guys have a chance, please check them out. Again, we hit 100. We are 100 subscribers on YouTube.
That's That's one way to celebrate.
Well, that's what we get. That's the firework that died off like 10 years ago.
It's a delayed break charge.
But, you know, we have a lot of that. There's a lot of positivity in the air, so I just feel like we have to mention that. So, with that, going into another positive person, Lou, a personal friend of ours and now a full-time barber, does amazing does amazing weather lurk. You know what? I'm just gonna kill your character off now, and you just start.
I'd be
So,
Let's say that's the fastest he's made a
he
character
does
and killed it all.
amazing leather work. Called Fallen. The company's called Fallen Timber Leather. Just some things that he has done. This is the newest thing that he has been so gracious to give me. This is all handmade. This is straight. This is genuine leather. This is handmade. He literally tooled the whole design into leather, and it looks, like I said, it's amazing. I had him commission a couple things for us. If you haven't seen these, Viking wears them all the time. Like I said, genuine leather. He has worked with alligator skin. He has worked with so many other ones. He was gracious enough to do our D20 Misfits dice bag that we have. He does really cool. If you guys will have a chance to check him out on YouTube, please do. He's starting back up again.
He does wallets too, because I'm actually.
He does wallets, knife holders, gun holsters, pouches, bags. He does it all. He is just phenomenal work. So I definitely want to give him a shout out for it. So Lou, if you're watching, thanks, brother. This is amazing.
Love you, Lou.
You do such good work. You help everybody in a positive way. So extending the hand back out, dude, and just letting you know that we got your back as much as you got ours. So thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the purchases and the commissions to work with you to do this, and hopefully we can continue moving forward with that. So again, you guys check him out on YouTube. I think his YouTube page is, I want to say it's Ask Lou, unless he changed it.
I will check for you.
But we will double check on that. So, because I didn't know it. He was doing Ask. It was Ask Lou. I don't know if it changed or if it hasn't.
It is still Ask Louie.
It's Ask Louie. Okay. So
Lewie.
Lewie.
He always usually puts up like a really positive.
He does. He's very positive. He has changed a lot. He has, like I said, like him and Reaper will go like really in hand because these are just two positive people that are amazing. So thanks to both of you guys. Thanks to Reaper. Thanks to Lou for just helping out through rough times that we've had. So thank you guys so much. Dubby has a new flavor. If you guys haven't checked them out, it is called Calio Cream. It is mango orange cream. I think it's dreamsicle because it tastes like that. It is amazing. It is stupid good. So, Dubby, yeah, I'm scary. If you guys do, you got anybody can go check out Dubby. It's Dubby.gg.
Mm-hmm.
Discount code again is D20 Misfits 10. Trying to keep the same code for everything we do. So 10% off your purchase, and then just good. I mean, this energy drink is by far one of the best I've ever had. It's water based. It's a powder that you mix in, kind of like your pre-workout. No jitters, no crash, no sugar, no nothing in it, but just proteins and the caffeine. The caffeine's just from the coffee fruit, so it doesn't change nothing. There's no added stuff to it. This thing is by far amazing. So we've all done heavy duty canned energy drinks, so no longer. So W is our new way of life next to Reaper and Lou, and then on to another one. Right? Yeah, how many more do we have? That's the question. Like you have Game Vault that generously lets us play in their store. They also have the Bad Day, so you can come down here in Uniontown and check out Game Vault. They have the Bad Day. You guys can come down here and chill out with other gamers, play. They have a wide variety of many TVs that you can bring in your own consoles there. They have tables at the ready for you guys to play Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon probably. I know Magic the Gathering's a big one that they play down here. They do tournaments all the time, so if you guys want to check them out, cool. They have the thing, I think it's like $20, $25 a month. You can come down here during business hours and this place to play with other gamers here, so that's really cool. And then, I know, I'm just slowly taking you guys. We got another one.
It's the longest fucking interview ever.
Tell us.
I know, right? It's the longest recap story ever, but, you know, our friends at Critical Dice has sent us the new dice box. Jason, always a pleasure working with you, man. I like the stuff that you put down. I like the Quincy Tavern add-ons to these. Like, this is just amazing work. Dragon Rock RPG, always do it. So, Critical Dice subscription, I think it's like 17 or 18 a month for their extra large bag, which gives a lot of things. That's where we got the coins. Gets 2 sets of dice. This time around, since they have all pretty much gone through classes, Paladin was the last one. This new one is the Sorcerer theme. So the first sets of dice, they are called Witch Bolts. These are the Witch Bolts.
Some bitches are bright. I know.
Dice.
Fish yellow?
Lemonade.
I know the light's not doing them justice. But, I mean, yeah, kind of like a lemonade looking thing. This is their Witch Bolts, so if y'all feel like you want them, around the table. Tyler, you too. You guys want to roll a D20 and go
Roll
for
yours
it?
on camera.
He's not on it. Cool. Anybody want it?
On camera.
Roll
Yeah.
for it. I got
Those are
little
my goals.
13.
Nope.
I got 19. 18.
19.
19.
Holy moly.
There you go.
I didn't even roll.
I won, so
That was
16.
16.
no, the beholder has to go in.
Behold, it didn't.
So that's
Not work.
Tyler, so.
I think you were 19.
Let me see that.
I didn't roll.
Oh.
The other one,
They are cool.
as we go into it, I like these ones a lot better just because they look like a sangria. And sangrias are amazing. Wild magic.
Ooh.
Nice purples and reds and yellow and gold.
Hold them if you got them.
Again,
Oh,
these
but I
things are
I won.
amazing to
Purple.
look at. It's like I said, it's a nice swirl. It does look like sangria, so it's called the Wild Magic Dice. Ooh, I got a lovely little 16. Wow.
I was pointing, I was like 19.
16.
19.
Freaking 3 of you.
4.
Cool, you got 219? 319?
Yeah,
4 19s.
4 19s.
Probably said
He
he's
said
got it
4.
now.
Got
he said
4.
4.
Oh.
That's what I was pointing at.
I thought he was saying 4.
So
Like,
what? It's a roll off between two?
3.
Where's the third? Who's the third?
Oh. There was, okay.
Me and him on the 19.
What did you say?
I know my Frank math is bad, but goddamn.
Somebody else said 19, so.
No, I was pointing.
That
I
was
was
on
like
the last roll.
19.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
And.
Go. 16.
Okay. Again. Oops.
Let go.
And then,
Easy.
last and but least,
Oh, there are
Okay.
bubbles in this one. Sorry.
Wild Magic Sorcerer. I am playing a sorcerer from the next leg of this. I am going to.
Listen, my favorite character is a sorcerer, so I'll roll for her.
Sat must be down. You're an asshole.
19.
Yay!
Let's say I had his prime number, but
Anybody tie 19?
No. I hit the stairs, I got a 920.
oh.
Ah!
Wasn't ready for that.
I was trying to stab it. But it didn't work. Anyway,
Damn,
I'll give the pins to you, Frank.
everybody can take my
I'll be
phone all
nice.
fucking time. That's exactly what I was gonna do. Awesome. So,
win, it's all good.
Well, now you got two.
It's the bad mage! That's gone bad, and then he lost it. Power! I want. Never mind, what was I doing again?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Lucy!
I hate you all.
You know we're not wrong, though.
I know. But now I got some devil.
I know.
Now you just need 4 more to go around the rest of the hat.
Oh, you were using the pool.
Anywho. So, let's jump in to tonight's episode.
Alright.
The D20 Misfits Curse of Shadows.
Yep, this die is gonna.
Last we left off, party had interesting events happen. They retrieved. They went back to the Ember Temple to retrieve the phylactery to help a certain ally change, or to stop him from changing into something evil. In the midst of grabbing it all and severely pissing off the Lich, as his last action, as everybody was trying to grab and go into the portal, as a last desperate thing of punishing somebody who's ever done it, who's ever trying to steal from him, or stop a new Lich from forming, with a very powerful spell, killed. Not the duck, but killed. Killed Noella.
That would be a funny sound of just
Finger of death just hits her. Killed Noella as the final incantation for teleportation circle was activated and teleported you guys back to Blue Water Inn.
Well, we know who's dying first.
I tried to hold it in, Frank. That's what she said. What they don't know is behind this screen, I'm making a weapon.
Didn't do anything like
Mr.
You're
DM,
in the proximity
I don't
of a
feel so
knucklehead.
good.
Yeah.
And you could have just went, hey.
Guilty by association.
Right. So. This thing. This fucking hurts.
Wait, so you hit yourself with a metal rod in the head and it hurt? That's fucking weird.
Triple die. You
Well, we
died.
take this little commercial break and we find out that there's a player missing this time.
Lights on, lights off. Where'd he go?
You be careful, you're gonna get shafted again.
Alright, Frank, stop fucking around. Do your thing.
Anyway, so as you guys got teleported back to the Blue Water, in a shock and awe with Danica, Erwin, Isaac, Mad Mage himself, Magus, gave you guys the room to kind of grieve what you lost and was going to reconvene later. With that being said, you guys noticed that further off in the distance, as Vallaki was starting to fortify with their, wooden forts, getting walls built for everything without whatever material they had from around, which is the nearby forest. Off in the distance, they did see that there's masses coming this way from the hill, and a lonely rider was coming the direction of Vallaki. The undead messenger, note in hand, to deliver to you, the Shadewalkers, a parlay or a treaty from Strahd to meet him on the battlefield, to give you guys one last chance of surrender, to leave come back. He had the option to meet. If not, he was attacking in a fourth. You guys deliberated, managed to come back and say, yes, we are going to ride out and meet him. You have, in doing so, meeting him there, Strahd was with his trusty servants and another person who seemed to be shackled. Telling you guys, giving you guys an ultimatum. In 24 hours, decide. You guys walk. In 24 hours, the treaty is, if you guys would leave Vallaki in 24 hours to come straight to the castle, no harm would befall any villagers or village in the way. That the main road would be guarded for your safety to go straight to the castle. If you were to veer off, the army of the dead would be waiting to take you out. The numbers outweigh yours by far. As a more sweetening the pot, Strahd looked towards Yerrick, saying he had a gift that he could just kill. Say that he was nice, saying that he was going to follow this that he said, he could be a man of his word. Gave him a parting gift, a prisoner. As you guys later found out, or as you guys started to figure out who he was Edgar, a rival tribe, very close proximity to where Yerrick's tribe is. These guys are rivals, they fought all the time. Having the prisoner there who didn't come to aid for Yerrick, marked as a deserter, as an outcast, sentenced to death, now rests on Yerrick's hands. But little did they know, Strahd had other plans. He easily, in your mind, Edgar said, bring me the head of Yerrick, and I'll let you live. And that's where we left off. Let's figure out what these guys are going to do next. All right, let's see what happens as most of you guys, sorry, 3 of you, because gotta be corrected.
Well, you're wrong. So.
We're gonna hide in here. Is there enough room?
Here, you want to sit in this chair? Because God. Okay.
Even he was wrong a couple times.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna like.
There you go.
We're all gonna die.
As Yerrick, Igard, thank you. He's Navera.
I'm not on the
It's not there.
R.
It was just us 3.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine.
Jesus, correction again.
Not there. Gone.
Listen, you keep saying
Star.
his name. He's gonna appear and start playing D&D.
Navera and Sibinak.
He's
We're at the Megasis Tower where the rest of who knows what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, we never got
But to
that
get more focused on what Egar is. So, as you guys talk with the Megas and learned a couple things about him, the fact that he is in tune with magic.
Spark the fingertips.
What
thing.
are you guys doing? Darling?
Igor,
come here.
I want to make sure we don't have another snake. We've had plenty of times where we thought and thought and thought, and we've lost and lost and lost.
Snake, right?
What I'm meaning is, the behind not trusting you, and the fact of Garrick's reaction to you, and just Strahd parting out of nowhere a gift. We've had many people claim to be against Strahd. We've had many people claim to be on our side, and we just get stabbed in the back repeatedly and end up losing more and more people. We've lost a few towns due to trusting the wrong people. So I do apologize. Partially.
I know.
Partially. I didn't say fully. If you feel like your feelings were hurt. She digs in her bag and pulls out Noel's old fan. But maybe you understand it a little bit more as to why I brought you here. He has more understanding and can see what we can't. That also answers your question. But I have a question for you.
It's a snip.
As I was saying, I have a question for you. Go. How do you feel about this Strahd? Do enlighten us.
I just met him.
Do you
He beat the hell out of me.
wish him to perish?
I wish to seek revenge, like I always do.
Good.
Put me in front of him. I will make him disappear.
You have magic, so you might be able to do that. All I want to know is if I point you in the direction and you fight with us, if you point in the right direction, you fight him. You're not going to stab us in the back.
You point, I kill. The best thing for all of you to do is to stay out of my damn way.
You fight as a...
I fight as a berserker.
Should I be worried about your berserking? I know a thing or two, believe it or
Hence
not.
the reason why I said to just stay out of my way.
I
I do
understand.
not want to hurt any of you. If you are in my way, I cannot promise that I don't hit.
I only ask because I was a barbarian myself once.
Bullshit.
I used to be short.
What the hell is
Listen,
wrong with these people?
I'll tell you something small. I used to be short and green,
Fucking weirdos.
and I'm not. However, yeah, that's a long story. You, I understand. When you're saying berserking, my clan used to have berserkers. We used to have totem folk. And then my abilities were different. So this is why I ask. Is there anything different that would trigger your berserking, or does it just happen once you go into fight?
Every now and again, I tend to lose my head. It has nothing to do with spells or magic. I just see red
Oh,
and I swing. I will not hit any of you on purpose.
you better make that, because if not,
I know you'll kill me, accident first, blah blah blah.
I guess. Anything else we should know before we have a later conversation?
She shook my head like a man. That was awesome.
You also notice your arms trickling a little bit of blood.
But still tastes like me.
I'll let
You're
you
a
know when
sick
we need
son
to
of a bitch.
convey.
You are the happy.
Not even there. I'm talking player to player.
Boys, let's go. And she points to the circle. Step in the
Do I
circle.
have to ride that thing again?
Step in the circle
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
before you get the ick in.
Wait. Before we leave, I just want to the work.
You can drink in tavern.
Thank you. You come back.
Hold
I'll
your
be
cup
back here.
and get in the circle. And swipes, and then you guys see us pop back up, and he goes, "You throw up." Actually, you've been drinking and you're not used to this, so would you have to roll for that?
I think
I think that
For
would
him
have
not
to be a
being
con
used to that
save.
and he's been drinking, would you
Edgar
have to roll for
literally.
that?
No, I'm just gonna do it like this. He just lands and goes. I think I'll be fine.
Maybe not.
Sorry, Danica.
That'll be the first time we have puke on
Help me up.
Last time was cats. Hi, Eric.
Oh, Eric.
We have a lot to talk about, and we have the time ticking. We have, you said 24 hours before we have to leave, right? Or we have to
No.
be there within 24 hours.
I spilled some.
You have 24 hours to decide.
Oh,
So we have 24 hours and then we cool. It's been what now? Cool, we got 23 hours. We have 24 hours until we go to the castle. We go to the castle, us, and the townsfolk don't get harmed. If we send everybody out in the wrong area, they get attacked and possibly die. If we go the wrong way, we get attacked and possibly die.
Okay.
So we
so-
can sit down.
I'm already halfway there.
Do you think we should try to sit down and like assess and then convey with our council,
Do you
or
ever
do you want
used
to
to
do
do
council and
that?
then
Try to
convey?
plan.
After-
I think we should. at
After a
least,
while, you do.
Maybe my stomach hurts.
You know, Danica and Erwin and them here to decide what they want to do because.
No, that's what I mean. Should we have the council meeting now? Wait till. We'll still
No,
decide
every-
before we meet.
Everybody should be there at this point because they're asking to change plans basically. So
Where is she at the oh, they're out. They left, didn't they? Oh. No,
They
that was
were-
after.
Well, no, they were helping because Danica was making sure that everybody was okay. I mean, everybody is crowded into the Negus' tower. They're all. She doesn't trust anybody or trust Strahd. She's keeping them out there. She don't want to leave, but for now they can walk within the yard, like the square. Their house are nearby. They can go grab a couple of things and come back.
I know there's this change of possible plans where it's just us going to the castle to confront Strahd on our own there, but we literally riled up this village, brought in reinforcements for this battle, and now you're going to ask them to.
That's not what perhaps if we have a council meeting, we can have something set up as long as they know what to expect. I don't trust that something's not going to leak into the town. There's going to be people, as I told them before, to protect their own
Doing it to you, Eric.
But if there are anyone,
I understand. The shit eat
That's why
shit
we
gritty is
have-
good.
If we bring in people with Isaac,
I think they should all be there.
yes.
Don't
And
worry
if
about
they
it.
have a plan within that, they make their own contingency and plan to do, knowing with the effects of what can happen, they at least know going in and what they can plan is, or even wait here for word to march. Whatever they choose to do will be up to them. I'm not going to force them, but at least they know what the possibility. Those who are staying in the town, which would have done so anyway, are going to protect their town in case something sweeps past us, some double cross or something going wrong.
I didn't think Strahd would
Edgar's staring at
anything.
Hayward.
He's
I always
Pretty good on
Fuck,
his
now I
word.
call him Edgar. Thanks, Dick.
You've been doing it. You didn't
That's
notice.
the third time you've said that in like 5 minutes.
Knowing that they could be
Igor.
that could still rile something
Staring at
to
him like-
after that.
Edgar Allan Poe?
That's mine. But I don't want
mean,
them
it
just to
could be,
stand there and
rage.
clap their fingers and hope we make it.
gather who you can if you need to.
What is there? And Abel and I are probably conversating.
We may need to have a council meeting soon with plans as to our parlay that had happened.
And your council meeting is going to be
from what we've mentioned as council, like the Lycans, the one who would command the Lycans, Danica, and Erwin, Isaac, the Magus,
So the generals.
the generals, those ones would be generals in their masters. Sorry. Anyway,
Why do you have to go ask them? Why don't you just ask the wolf to do it? Isn't he one of them?
you didn't hear me do that. I did it in my mind. That's why she's like this. Like when it's a headache, she's doing this to convey the words, almost like playing it.
I know time is short and we will do this.
We
First,
have
I must feed these people.
we have 24 hours to plan our meeting. You have time. Let me know when.
Or let me get to feeding them first.
Do you require help?
If you wish, cool. A lot of them there. We're pretty much going to feed the whole town. Maybe. I'm just going to bring over a couple casts of Mexican onions too. Niggas can fabricate food. Just don't want to wear his stock.
It's a pretty desolate town.
Right. Well, it used to be more lively before it got trounced twice.
Yeah.
Imagine something bigger than that. When it's
Oh, that
just
fucking tree never.
No. Imagine something bigger, but it's literally built of body parts and bodies, and it's just this big, colossal.
Just stop speaking.
So yeah, the town's been through a lot.
I haven't had enough of this yet. What the fuck?
So
Yes.
right now, as she's talking to you guys, I said she's talking to you guys. So
I didn't have it. Just okay. Is there anything else in it?
I'm just waiting on everybody else.
Yeah.
She's
Put it off where the fucking
here.
switch meeting.
She came back from Amy's town. She's been here when she can go to her.
Yeah, I know.
Danica is currently feeding those in need and helping. We are going to have a possible meeting soonish.
As soon as you say that, you just look behind you on the table. It just throws a shimmer over it, and a small feast is there.
Oh my god. Just turns around.
If
Oh,
you
no.
wish to help anyone in the town, you may do so. If we wish to sit here, we're going to have a discussion soon of what our strategy is.
Turns around, looks at you, and goes, "Yes, we're going to have a party." That's what you said it was called, right? Party?
Parlay.
Close enough.
But I do believe before
I love the character already.
we leave, since we have
Oh, who's a
24
bigger
hours
asshole,
before
you or
we
pork chop?
leave,
Give me time.
I believe before we leave, go out, we also need to have a sit down with the party. Possible
That's what I said.
our last. This is our end. This is the end game, so to speak. It would be good to at least talk before we go. We might not see each other again.
We will
So-
meet back up again eventually one day.
Depending on who you follow.
There's only one person to follow, so whatever.
But you being a cleric, if you wish to assist anyone in town,
One day.
Ryan, if there's anything you need to assist with, I know they're making armaments.
I was going to say,
If you want to help the smithy, I know you do that anytime we visit. Now would probably be the time to do it to you.
was
Show
just-
a God.
Did you say?
Hey babe, what am I again?
Smithy.
Not the cleric. I'm sorry. You're the paladin. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, if
I was
you
like,
want,
I'm a what now?
Do like to do that.
Is there anything you wish to
Eivor,
do?
you want to get this over the forge?
You're going with you.
I might as well. But while we're there, I'm going to try to tune to the Step of Frost while we're at it.
Well, before you start chilling out, I'm going to need some of that fire help from you.
Very well.
You need to do something for me.
Hmm.
You need to use practice rounds before you use what I gave you. Because if it goes wrong, have you ever shot anything weighted at the end? Ever.
Been a while.
you need to practice before you do that because that is the only one I have.
I know.
And if it doesn't fire where you need it could hurt us and advance anybody else.
Let me go help with the smith for a little bit,
And do
then
you
I'll go
understand
to
how
the
yours
range.
works?
That kind of makes me think she doesn't.
No, I completely.
Your
Oh, yes,
ability
the-
of curing
Yes,
wounds,
yep.
this is the max you can do with it.
So Igor's not going to be paying attention, thinking that he's just talking to random people, and he's going to lean over towards Igor and be like,
I don't think that was too soon.
Darling,
just sits Igor.
you've been very quiet. Do you have any plans? Do you wish to assist anyone in town that may need your expertise? Or are you waiting here to follow?
Where are you going?
I am going to assist the town. Feed water. It's the least I can do. Help them now, or I can only do this now, and if not, the only other thing I can do is bury their souls there. And I don't wish to do that.
When are we meeting with everybody?
You'll know. Are you familiar with voices in the head? You know your roundabout as goes.
Sure.
I will alert you if I don't see you. We will let you guys know.
So,
we'll
where
stay
are you
here.
going?
What's another axe?
You need another axe?
And what's another axe?
Silver.
Huh.
Remember, if we have any, we may need that.
I've got silver.
Whatever these
Whatever.
people don't know, if the smithy needs it, assist you in however you can.
Sure you don't want to come with us to the
We'll
forge?
help
That's what I'm going to
Danica.
say. Why don't you just come with us?
I'm fine.
No.
You
See
say
how good your
alright, then I will.
Well, I need
Forging
to
skills.
rest, get my spell slots back, so I'm gonna
We have
start.
plenty of time.
Yerk, whatever.
Yes, you can
Yeah,
definitely do that now if
that's-
you wish.
Yerk, whatever
working on
herb
it,
silver you
okay.
can lend me.
So,
How much do you
smithy,
need? 4 or 5 pounds?
smithy, stay,
Stones?
rest.
4 will be enough.
Stay.
I don't trust him.
going to the smith.
Smithy. So smithy, stay and rest, staying, down.
Wrenches off his head.
I don't know.
Satchel.
Based on the information we know, do you want to work on like battle plans or something?
You
So,
are battle master.
Remember, that's going in the forge.
If she needs any, you would be one of the best to ask.
well,
It'll depend on what we're doing.
I mean, we're
I
both
already know
staying
what
here,
I
aren't
want
we?
to do.
Swap stories, tell her maybe things that you've done that can enlighten her on how to...
Oh, I was gonna go pure
There's
tactical.
No enlightenment from war.
So, how are we doing this? Who's going where and when?
Well, you're riding solo, so why not start with you?
Sure. Alright. I mean, you guys, me-wise, while chit-chatting and figuring, I'll let you guys go first. I was chatting for most of this.
So, Igor,
Well, it's not that I want to know anything.
It's
What I was
going
going
to
to talk
look-
about is
you know,
based on who we
we're
have
coming with
tactically.
with
How would you want to approach it?
whatever the hell that is.
If we're going to the castle,
That would be Avon.
Clearly, we need
Hi.
to put
No, not to interrupt.
Is that your pet?
bigger of us.
Yes.
That can
Okay,
take
so
some
I'm just
damage
making sure.
if
Yeah, he added it.
to hopefully take
Is that
some of the
one
damage.
of your
in
pets?
our
He never
range
seen it.
to be
Because technically he was out, and all of a sudden just in comes this dragon.
we
Get
take
left
that
confused.
damage.
No, this one is my pet. I point to the floor.
What do they look this like?
Properties.
That one's
Just I would stick
Somehow
close to
uglier.
one of us in the front.
He's talking to you, Avor.
Snickers.
That
Are you guys still in the
everybody else
conference?
can
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to Values Drake.
speaks to.
But
You're- what the fuck is that?
You guys are going to the.
No, they're still in the
We're
tavern.
gonna
While
leave
they're
this
leaving, he's talking. Eivor finally popped up through the tavern.
Everybody else does as much damage as they can.
It's a Dragonborn?
I believe there's 3 of us now.
I'm a Dragonborn.
He's finally understanding. It's like doing it all over again.
That's like
He's like, I know, he's born of a dragon. Yeah, I can
Then you have to
All
find
dragons
that
breathe
best
fire.
suits.
Good sir.
Oh, fucking talk stupid.
Oh, this.
I got
Close range.
the goose pimples on.
I'll leave it over to Eivor. This is gonna be funny as fuck.
I don't want to round that.
I would say send a hothead in.
Listen,
first.
and don't worry about him.
Trust me, he'll be on the front.
Hey, Scaled skin, do the thing.
What's the thing? Get it? What do you mean, what's the thing? I don't want a thing. What the fuck?
Are you familiar with
I don't want to be here anymore. How do we go home?
where you're from? Have you been around?
Should I kill it?
No, don't
Any
kill it.
kind from the barbarian camp?
I've never done that.
Can I take his arm? He has problems.
I've seen them in action.
You said that's
Fortunately, they were
problems.
usually fighting
Have
on
you
my
not
side.
seen what's going on?
When a barbarian
Very
goes
true.
into the war,
Alright.
You want to be the pot or the kettle?
Let's go put hammers to metal.
This will be very similar to his
God, you're ugly.
Ridge.
This way.
Or Juno Galeno
Oh, wait, sorry. Now walk up to the bar and I grab
I wasn't here for
a
that.
barrel.
when they if their blood goes too much and they go full
Just literally
berserk,
grabs the
there's
barrel.
a chance they cannot distinguish friend from foe.
Ah,
So it's normally too good to give
God's
them a good
above.
Yes, the gods I
so like the one time with Garrett.
Stay away from them as
I'll
the
look over at
battle,
Eivor.
Picked the wrong
but
class
try
there,
to not get too
Should have
close.
picked
The
monk.
only other way to
Don't
get
do
out
Yeah.
of berserk, which could be a double
Fighter,
edged
monk, drunken master.
So literally,
berserker
in
does,
one
they
hand,
don't hit.
his
Okay.
horn. The other hand, barrel. Tell your friend I will pay them back. Just walks out.
Eivor,
No
catch
fucking
him.
clue where he's going at all.
Eivor, catch him before or he goes to the wrong side of town.
But with
Well, we know why he got caught so easily, I assume.
buy anything and tell him what it is.
Keep an eye on him.
What's your silver tongue?
I mean, there's going to be food
got
for
it.
you. Do you need anything or word outward?
He acts up.
Not that I can
He ain't gonna get one of the silver
We
bullets.
pretty much grabbed everything.
You're going to hear.
Earlier, we thought that there was actually going to be a battle.
Oh, they're cute. Just keep walking.
Just hope Strog actually keeps his word this time.
As far as he
So we
really-
head off to the
if he
forge.
keeps his word unless it seems
After
like someone angers him. He does
we
seem
grab
at
dipstick.
least good on that. But we will discuss that.
Oh, that's fine.
in general.
So to the forge
So then,
is you.
vigilant.
Yep.
We'll see the state of
The normal looking
opposing.
one is a freak. And that. What?
You want again? You want to be the pot or the kettle?
Yeah, the tavern.
I know I'm mute that fuck. I was gonna say something fucked up, right?
Okay. To the forge.
I mean, you all already left, so. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
Are we waiting for someone?
I don't understand. He should be here.
Is all of his stuff here?
Forge is active.
Then what the fuck are we waiting on? I'd go over and start eating up the forge.
Where are you putting your barrel?
Beside it.
You're eating up the forge
Oh,
with a
oh.
barrel, sir.
Okay. He's going to take it off of his shoulder, look at Eivor and go, don't touch this.
You're
Set
gonna
it out.
have like the
He
cabbage
doesn't
guy
drink
from-
anyway.
You'll have the cabbage guy from Avatar meets the blacksmith. My forge.
Then he just
Pretty
goes
much.
over
My
and starts
cabbages!
hitting the, you know what I mean, like pushing the fucking, the beller, or whatever the fuck it's called, bellower. There we go.
Bellows.
Bellows.
Whatever, same fucking difference. That's what I fucking said.
I'm trying to remember what the guy his name was.
Heating up the forge.
Spit in that thing with as much alcohol as you can.
The rest
Yeah,
of your
pork chop.
goes.
Spit in that thing with as much alcohol you drink.
That's funny. I was actually thinking that too. I'm gonna get it like really hot. And I'm gonna step back and go. That was fun. Hey, Eivor, go stand by that.
Yeah, no, don't.
I mean,
We got a job to do.
Takes his axe, opens the barrel, dips his fucking horn in it.
That's one way to do it.
doesn't it have a spout?
I did enough, but you can do the rest. Takes a drink.
Well, when it comes to heavy lifting, I'll make sure I ask.
I'm just kidding. Whatever you need hammer put to metal, let me know. I can probably do it better than you anyway.
Yeah, folks, our very first forge off. We got a bet on.
Welcome-
what is
welcome
his
to
name
Forge
and
and
what's
Fire.
his name. There we go. It's
Alright,
bet.
D&D
Place your bets.
edition. I'm trying to remember what the Smith's
Sibinac
name
comes
was.
in and judges.
Garrett comes over and acts like a judge. Alright, so I made this beautiful knife. Timber can make something this big. Garrett is like, yeah, your thing works better. His, it sucks. I don't like his fucking.
This is
Losers. Done.
forged in fire Barovia.
Where did that go?
Anywho, what are you guys doing at the forge?
I'm going to look for the.
pancakes. What the fuck else do you think?
Well, while he's
Forge
heating up the
some
forge,
things.
I guess Yedek wants an axe.
he didn't specify, so.
I mean, there's axes laying around.
Damn it, Igor's gonna be a dickhead.
Silvertip.
Bingo.
That's right. I know, oh, but I didn't know if
There's
you want
one.
hand axe, battle axe.
Well, there's one there and one there.
He has hand axes.
Alright, fair enough.
Of course he wants
Oh,
an
well,
axe.
I
Takes
hand
you
axe.
into battle. Clearly, it's a battle axe.
Well, Numbnuts is heating up the forge. I'm looking around for the smith himself.
Okay.
So, I'm guessing investigation?
Yeah.
Or whatever perception.
Oh.
No, because I'm actively, like, pulling stuff out the way. That's gonna be a 19, Frank.
19. Search around, and you are checking the forge. You're checking the house attached to it. There's no signs of this guy. He
Motherfucker
probably
gone.
either left and he is on the ramparts doing it. He could be in the tower.
Be
Or
anywhere.
he just turned tail and ran.
There's no sign of him anywhere.
Place I'm out. Oh shit, there's people guarding the road. I'm dead.
Shit.
What's wrong? You look like you lost someone.
Should we
Smith
put
that I was
a
working
order
with
in
here
for
is-
nobody in or out?
No hide nor hair of him anywhere.
Because I mean, if we mess it up before we
That's
even
why
make it
she's
to
also.
Well, if that tells you anything about your lovely village we have there.
I don't know if he turned tail and went in for cover, or if he's defending the walls.
If you
Either
turn,
way.
If you turn tail and run, then good riddance of him.
And if he turned to fight,
If you turn to fight, then he will meet with us again.
fair enough. Let's get at
If
this
he
silver.
ran, we don't need him anyway.
Either way, let's get the silver melting.
I still don't even know what the hell we're fighting for. But whatever, it's a fight. I like it.
We're fighting to kill Strahd.
That fucking.
Yeah, that guy.
I agree. I like your idea.
So-
What the fuck did you say?
What'd you say, motherfucker? I'll shit through this again. The last time this happened, I got a really bad headache. Fuck.
I just. Yeah, so just.
No, you had to say something. No.
Just walk over. Focus!
Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Bunch of burner.
So melting the silver. What are we doing with this melting silver?
So, take it. One of the hand axes that he found, and just silvering the edges.
Okay.
So we're not using the forge.
Oh no, we're gonna use the forge.
Did you need the forge warm in order to melt the silver?
Probably.
No, we need lukewarm. We just like we need lukewarm. It's so lukewarm that Luke Bryan just appears out of the forge. How y'all doing, folks?
Igor's getting a kick out of literally like every couple minutes. He's just going into it, spitting.
Yeah, walk over there to get a hot billet. Hey, you motherfucker!
That was the dragon.
Hey, how was my ear?
That was her.
Inside voice.
Roll a dex.
Initiative.
See how well you line and specific.
Was that performance or
Yeah.
319?
Probably acrobatics.
Easy enough to easily do and bellow it out. smooth out the edges, make sure everything took. And make it one ounce.
Looks good.
You want your silver too?
I don't think I need it.
All right.
Thanks for the offer of offer.
He's so drunk right now.
I can't believe I brought the drunk one. Well, an Ava, or what do you need to work?
Calling me drunk. You're funny.
He's attuning to this.
Well, the only weapon I possess is a. Oh yeah.
Nothing up all I need.
Did you forget something?
Am I turning attuning to the stock at the moment?
Oh, just whip it.
Yeah, I mean, he's anything like that, he's attuning to the staff before you
Yeah.
So he just came with us to watch us.
Yeah, he's
Pretty much.
Yes, mixing weapon.
Well, I didn't know if there was something you needed.
Well, you need a babysitter, so.
Yeah, I can't be over here forging and keeping an eye on you at the same time.
Chill out.
Yeah, I'm here in case a fire hazard were to occur.
Ah! Fire the spirit. Yep. I got it.
Nice dragon.
So
getting-
So what does that do? And I point to Abel.
What does that do?
Well, it depends.
Oh, what?
If he's healing or fighting.
Direction, healing or burning?
This is true.
You're not.
He's a druid.
What?
Okay.
What is that? Whatever.
I talk to the trees. Let's just say that.
That is
Just
not.
because
Honestly, somehow does not surprise me.
He is the Lorax.
he speaks for the trees.
Igor says, "Do they actually understand what you say? Because that's where they'll go."
We could say the same for you
I'm
sometimes.
Eivor and I speak for the trees.
Some-
Keep talking to me and you will have no needs.
What the hell?
Roughly.
It's fucking empty.
Frank, how long does it take to make a health potion?
She was taught how to make that.
You've been working
It
hard. Have a
takes-
horn.
No.
To make a standard health potion, and you can only make technically one a day. So it probably takes a good 6 hours to make.
That's the thing I like about this place.
I guess I'm gonna at least get started on one.
Yeah, because even when we do the meeting or we have a chat, we just don't just like.
So
I agree.
what is your, as we're forging, what is your vote?
Well, I think I have some already.
I think
Better is better.
why not everybody like the pale skinned one
How
with
much
the weird
gunpowder?
teeth said they're already fired up. Why don't we just fire them up more? I will gladly stand on a hill beside all of them.
That's it.
All out war. Why not? Can have our own personal Ragnarok.
You see, I stopped. After the last strike, I to the billet I'm working on. I just stop. Look down. The axe I'm working on was. See, I'm torn. I agree with what you say, but at the same time, that's what got my entire Earth platoon killed.
See, ones who do not learn from the future. Ones that do not learn from the past are destined to repeat it. Did you not learn the error of your ways last time? If we go about it strategically, we have it in the bag. The gods are on our side. At least mine. I don't know about you.
One's the god of the hunt.
Not sure who that one is, but whatever.
See, to me, this is the ultimate hunt right here. The ultimate prize. And I point towards the direction of where the castle would be.
He's going to turn and look at a wall and go. The wall's right there.
No, the castle that's over that hillside.
Never seen it. No clue what you're talking about.
Where Fangface lives.
Oh, that's fucking. Yeah, I agree.
The ultimate prize. The ultimate
From what I know, and from what I've been around, a great army is way better than a small one. That being said, I'm an army by myself, but that's also beside around them. It's somewhere about the point. We have many, and they have heart. Let's get them. Let's take the fight to the bastard.
That's been the goal all along.
Well, the good thing I'm here, then I will help you reach that goal. Like I previously said, the gods are on my side. They have my back. I'm not afraid of anything you have in this land. Especially not the bastard that took my eye. But that's okay, because I look way better anyway. I was thinking about giving myself a nickname, by the way. Sibanak, I heard them call him Sibanak the Undying. Yerrick was Yerrick the Brave. Something like that, you guys said. I think I'd like to call myself something else. You'll figure out what it is eventually. I want Yerrick to hear it first.
Mutter under my breath that he can't hear it. The boastful.
But are we done here? Because I would like to go into the town to see if there's any other people there.
Just gonna finish up a couple of things. Just
My
making.
voice got so high saying
People. I want to go
there.
through people.
Listen here, Paul Heyman. I'm just gonna make a few more arrows for me to put in my quiver.
Bolts.
Yeah, bolts.
Is there anything you need, April? April? What? How do you fucking say this now? April?
April?
Dirty 20 on performance, right?
What I want is for us to focus on getting this kid made.
I don't know who you're putting bass in your voice at, but you need to calm it the fuck down.
It's
Base.
just how he normally is. Well, yeah, 30-20 on performance, Frank. Make some bolts.
Said you say bold, but whatever.
You are able to make 13 bolts.
That's very lucky.
That expends the rest of your silver.
Avor, do you need anything else before we leave?
No, but I have a scimitar I don't use. If you find better use for it, then go right ahead.
What is this? Some what? Oh. A toothpick.
Curved swords.
He just looks and goes, oh,
Do you need a replay on that?
toothpick.
I have curved swords. Curved swords.
Alright, so we're ready to go then.
I think so.
Alright. So Igor's gonna go over to the barrel, grab it, pick it up over his shoulder,
And we all go inside
and
the track.
all the fucking liquid's going to fly out the ass end of it. I didn't think that one through, did I? Sets it down, punches it, shatters it. Good enough.
Is the
It's not high enough to get to the.
Alcohol level isn't that high.
I was saying
Oh, never mind. As we're walking away. Fuck, police goes up. Why the bullshit? Steve Rowe.
Guy's got issues.
No, he's got issues.
He doesn't have any comics out yet, sir.
He is a comic.
Play D&D.
That is very true.
Yeah.
So we'll walk back into town. On with Staffalot and
Staphylococcus.
and this guy.
You couldn't come up with anything, could you?
You literally just see you two walking
It's like,
and just
I got
a
nothing.
fucking giant of a mantis just behind you. You guys turn around.
So as you guys are coming back, the rest of you were staying?
They were staying in there. You were staying in there as well. I'm walking through the town to assist and help.
We were discussing strategy, and I was starting to make a health potion.
Okay. So I need a performance.
Okay. Try and roll differently than you normally do.
No.
I think it's shot.
Hold on. You rolled a 1?
Oh,
Fucking scared.
Oh,
oh god.
Well, I mean, to
It
be fair, it
turns.
did hit my phone, so I don't know if you want me to roll that again.
What's the plus?
4, so it's only a 5.
Okay.
But yeah, it bounced off my phone, and there was a 1.
Of poison.
I feel so good.
But she's unaware of it.
She wants to make a health potion, made alchemist fire. Somebody's gonna drink it.
Here, stop, drink this. On the campaign, you killed him with the ball of death. Really? Yes.
Strong.
It was power word kill in a bottle.
Shrug.
I made liquid acid.
It tastes like ass.
I'll take that.
Not that kind of acid.
It tasted like ass.
Tastes like ass.
Why is
Swear
that
it was
color?
ass.
Listen, that's my thing too.
Throws it at Strahd. It just
Explode
turns
bean.
into. It just starts melts his arm off.
Listen, sir. I have a gift for you.
Strahd, you look thirsty. Have just.
Have
just.
Tris.
Have drinks. I'm just.
It's a
Tris.
gift for your
Trying to
it's
make
a
my
health
words
potion.
go better
It'll make you
together.
feel better.
Frank, you've been saying that for over a year and nobody's come yet.
I know.
What?
He's told the people in that thing
Come kill him.
to help him.
Annie. Okay. So going over tactics, starting to brew a potion. What about you?
Pissed off. Angry.
And she made angry worker.
Perhaps going over tactics as well.
Peeing on a
Thanks,
tree.
Scott.
Not my bush. Hear the flocker in the background. My daisies.
Fucking Nukin comes out of nowhere. Fuck!
Prior campaign, guys. Sorry.
We had a flashback. It was a long flashback.
Was there anything specific you guys want to discuss? as far as
That's-
tactics, or?
What I'm trying to get to. That's when he keeps running his mouth.
He's walking around. Where that fucking guy is. Shit. I hate that fat fuck.
You've said in the past the magic man can move his tower, yes?
Yes.
Why not push the warriors up then until we get to the castle? My dear wife could send word and it's be there while we make entrance.
Like a sneak attack in a way.
We came alone, yes.
Would the Magus be considered part of our party?
No.
He meant us.
Literally, everyone's on this side of the damn table.
I think if the tower
And Abel.
shows up in front of Strahd's castle, it's going to be quite the alarm. Most likely won't go well.
I don't think this is going to go well at all.
No, it's not.
But an element of surprise is...
Stop rolling.
You would have to talk to Magus about that because that's where we're putting all of the men, women, and children who can't fight.
just
And-
enough, just not enough to get everybody out of there that can.
We would have to see if he thought that that was a good idea because I don't know if putting his tower right there for Strahd to have access to it that quickly would be good.
He did that because I was like this and talking to Swearing and it's just like. Sorry, mother.
It's also a matter of would Strahd then also. What if he figures it out beforehand? We know he has spies everywhere. Who's to say he isn't listening in? If we try to do that, and he knows ahead of time, he'll send everyone here to attack us before we can even leave.
It's strategy talk.
Just
It's a good idea.
tossing ideas in the wind.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea as far as surprise.
It would be a good divide and conquer.
That's what I'm thinking. Are we going about just us, or are we going to do the all-out war? Do we save these people in hopes that we take Strahd down and that everybody seems okay, or since everybody is fired up and ready to go as we got them there, do we just go all out? And either way, there's a possibility that they're going to be completely wiped out. Even though I think Strahd would need to keep some around.
Who's the mead?
How else does he feed? He's not going to kill everybody, but he might kill most.
Did we get back to Blue Water yet?
I don't know much about
Yes.
so I couldn't tell you if he needed to feed off them or if he could survive
Pork
without
chop
it.
duck.
Well, with that being inside of him,
Who's not to say he already has enough in there to feed off of.
it's true. I'm sure he does. I think once we decide whether or not we are going to the castle, just the seven of us, and dealing with whatever comes our way there, or if we're going to have an all-out battle, that will make. If we decide all-out battle, then sure, we take the
Look up stuff
tower
on vampires
up
while we
with
were
us or
in
have
the
them spawn it
witches.
right in front, and then
Right.
Nope.
hopefully be a distraction enough that eyes
Was there
won't-
even any
eyes
information
wouldn't be
on
on
that?
us.
It was all spell
I would
books.
say we wait until we're in the castle for it to be there.
Then
That's why he can't have anybody come in behind us.
like I said, we'll have Magus at the council talk or whatever. I would ask him what he thinks about moving his tower that close to Strahd.
This is true.
If Strahd gets a hold of anything in that tower, I
We don't
think
need
that will be good for
crash
anybody.
course on vampire hunting.
But I do like the idea. Just
All I can think of right now. I've got other things to consider.
You guys have been in this castle before, right?
Very briefly, I have.
Did you see anything? in
That's what the
particular?
owl would come.
I'm not gonna be obnoxious for once.
Like,
You're just gonna walk through the door. Look at
Enemy.
everybody
You
there.
weren't able to move very far. Anywhere that you went, there was a trap or
Eric.
something.
You turn around and look at Ryan and go,
To
shh.
keep you
They're talking.
in the main area.
Yes, for an axe.
There's a whole lot of
A place that we're not
Castle
lost.
that we know nothing about.
I
Also,
just wasn't sure.
hands a
We
dagger
knew
that I
what to
found
prep
laying in the
for
pile.
once we walked in the doors.
prep for death.
What do I need a dagger for?
Well, we've
I'll
long
take it.
since prepped for
It's
this.
in case of emergency.
Did you silver it as well?
Prepped for it ever since we decided we were
I
going to go
didn't.
play tag with the
Alright.
ladies.
I used most of the silver on the axe.
You gentlemen look like you had a
Also, I don't know what I was
conversation.
doing because there's old boozy Bob over here. You're about to set me on fire.
Didn't. You weren't close enough.
The rest of my case.
That
As
was
you
a weird
guys
noise
are just
again, remember?
discussing, you guys do know that one member is not here still, hasn't come back. As she goes, you're helping out.
I went to look for Danica to see what I could do to assist, whether it be helping with wounds, healing of any sort, or fixing things.
I mean, there's nobody really like out and about other than the guards. Like there, you can see Danica does bring like a cauldron with like one or two cups. And is
Passing food out.
kind of, yeah, she's like, there's like one universal, like there's like two universal cups that have like some type of stew to keep them warm, to give them protein they need, and they're like, as soon as they do, she's pretty much refilling it and giving it to somebody else.
Would there be any in the tavern?
As far as like extra like
Bowls or even?
I mean, there can be. I mean, there's just not a lot to do. Kind of just walk around, see who would be, who looks hungry, as far as the soldiers on the ramparts and stuff like that.
Where's the little one?
That is a good
She's
question.
not back.
Shouldn't be bad.
I mean, easily enough. I mean, you can help her.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, if there's anything else I can carry, anything else extra I can use to pass out. Any rations, like bread.
I mean, easy enough. She has like one or two, like kind of like a basket full of like a couple loaves that she's breaking off fairy ginger that they give them like a somewhat of a chunk to dip it into their thing as they need, and then kind of seeing how their spirits are. That's
I'm-
pretty much what
How far
she-
away from the tavern would she live?
would she be?
Yeah.
Good 80 or so feet.
I'm going to grab a loaf or two, and then she's going to turn into her raven and flutter up the ramparts so she can just. She's going to help the soldiers up there while she's trying to help the people down there. She's going to also try to help the people up top. And like assess with them, see the morale, how they're doing, you know.
Roll me an insight. Gives you general population.
17 plus 5. Okay.
A lot of it is you can just see by talking to a couple. Talking to the guards up top who are over there. Some are tired, some just say, some want to say fuck this and just save their skin. Like there's no chance of winning. Others are like very prideful. It's that kind of like the older ones that are the prideful ones, because I've walked many moons, many winters, find
she's gonna like when she converses with them, almost in a way without like, here's my whole life story. Like she understands. She's been there. She's been on the battlefield. She's seen fought. She's fought. Kind of like to help boost morale, telling them it will be all right. We will do our best. We're going to, go to the castle. We will do our part. As Danica and them have said, what we've done, we will continue to do what we can to make sure that they're safe. But she also pulls out her back holding. She pulls out a jug. There's no cup. She's kind of like, not enough to get like all the tipsy and drunk. Give them a little booster, like give them something to drink. Like that with the bread, she's gonna have a little bit of the slight bit of food for them, and then just boost their morale. Like talk to them, like swap the stories and everything, help them understand that everybody's been scared at one point. You just gotta know if you feel like this is where you gotta be to stand your ground. Is you're fighting for your town, children, your loved ones, family. Right? Who are you fighting for? Is this for you? Do you need to prove a point? Then you can do that. Show that you have this. Or who are you defending? Who are you fighting for? Who are you fighting for that you lost? Trying to get their spirits riled to understand they need sleep. She'll have some of them go down and she'll stand up there, keep a watchful eye, get an hour of rest. Because we're waiting for the council anyway. She'll try to help and do her best up there for the ones that are trying to fight and protect. Give a few of them an eye, and she'll have two of hers come up with her, the archers that she have, and have them stand with her and just kind of keep a watch and tell them get some rest. Get some rest in you. I'll keep an eye, but come back. This is what you want to do, to fight for who you may have lost or who you are fighting for.
Roll persuade.
It is a 15 plus 7. I will stay here. You rest. I'm back. When you are rested. Whether you have enough rest in you. You need to stay sharp. But if there's, even if you don't need sleep and you need to go talk with who it is you are fighting for, or you feel like you need to say goodbyes, even though this isn't going to be a goodbye, do what you feel like you need to do before what happens. Go to the church, pray to your God, whatever helps your spirits. This would obviously be like the speech is after the bread.
Right. Yeah. I mean, easy enough. I mean, as you do this, you are changing most of the morale. There are some that are scared. You think that when you go and relieve them, that they don't come back. That they are the cowards up in the tower. I would say probably out of the 30 or so that are there, which is pretty much like the whole guards, like all the guards within the locket, probably at least 30 of them. I want to say 3 run off and do not come back. Some rest. They see one of the old ones that used to be a commander and did have some type of high rank in their day, as far as an army went. You tell him the rest, and he kind of just leans back, like kind of sits down on the ramparts and kind of leans back, and you can see the sense of pride and loyalty he has. That he doesn't, no matter what, if you're telling him the rest, he's going to rest, but he's not going to abandon his post.
She doesn't expect him to.
What was I waiting for you to go? An older guy leans back, puts his head back, dies.
Obviously, they have seen.
Doesn't wake back up.
They have seen
That's
her bring
horrible.
her army up before, so those are resting. She has replacements guarding. So obviously she's seen the trick before and kind of lets them know these are mine. They will not harm you, but they will watch for you. They're my extra pair of eyes. Anything comes here that shouldn't, they will fire. They are standing post.
Even just looking out over the ramparts, as soon as you look down, you can see
the guards.
double on each side is a massive line on these like outlining this whole road that goes all the way up, and you can just see thousands upon thousands of the undead ghosts just standing there, all looking your direction, all looking towards Velaki. Occasionally some just turn their heads and look the other way just to see if any deserters are there. And you can see like
Airborne
the three that
King.
do move. You can see one.
Can I yell
One's easy
to make them
enough.
stop?
I mean, you can remotely certainly try.
I'm going to yell, do not cross that road, they will put you down. Like, I'm gonna yell and persuade because she already knows she didn't get to say that part yet. Do not leave. They will put you down. If you wanna hide in town. Don't hide there. I'll 7 for my persuasion.
I got those with
16 plus 7. Turn back, don't go that way, you don't have to be up here, whatever. She's just telling them not to go on the road. Back.
Out of the three, one stops and kind of like reaches back into the tree line.
Get back into the town.
The two are so petrified with double map lines that they literally run. And they're not running on the road.
They're running on the
trying to
fog.
run towards the fog. And you can just see one of the skeletons just turn around and at the same time that one hits, you see a flash of green and then another flash of green as one of the ghosts just rise up. And just, they both stop because they broke formation. They both stopped and just looked back up at you.
Get back in here. She's just telling the boy, I don't care if you're scared and you don't want to fight. Do not go on the road.
And that last one runs into the fog.
Oh my god.
Tries to back up into the fog, just has his shield up trying to watch him.
Yeah.
And you see these big, massive claws. And you can see these large red eyes staring back at this large wolf. Comes out.
Oh, fuck.
And just slides right back into the fog.
Fucking music. Perfect, bro. And she looks at those who are kind of like just sitting and not resting.
Yeah, they're like the ones that you can see some were trying to help you, were yelling for them, and then just to see them die. Now the meter switched and their morale switched again. You might not make this through.
Now, didn't you say before that they had like 30 of the undeads? Now that he has
No, 30.
1,000?
No, they are literally
No,
lining
there
the
are
road
30
to the castle. There's 30
There are
guards
30
here.
guards within Velaki.
Yeah, well, the one time you said we saw 30
Yeah.
lights walking towards us.
That's what
They
you
grew
saw.
and grew
and now
and
they
grew.
multiplied to 1,000.
No,
that's what
he
you
said you
saw.
saw 30
He only
and
showed
then
you a
more and
fraction.
then more. But
But
there
now
are
you
little
see the power
corpses
he has.
lining the road towards the castle. Anyone gets on that road, they'll be killed. If anyone goes in the fog, they will die.
That's why it's not just the undead. You have ghosts. You have wolves.
Oh, hi. That's better. It's an 18 plus 7. I know it's scary. I told you, I've seen things. You obviously have seen things even before this. We are not making you leave. This is... You are to stay here and defend your town. I understand what it is to be scared. But I've told you before, you are up here defending for a reason.
whether it be someone lost because of the corpses, because of Strahd, because of whatever evil lurks in Barovia, or you have someone you're protecting that is still alive, family, children, someone that may be sick. You know why you're up here. You're up here for a reason. They ran, and yes, they were scared. And you did try to bring them back this way. But you cannot be lost. Like the souls that are out there. We will avenge them. We will avenge those in the march that relentlessly go to the castle again and again. We will avenge those 3 that fled because of the fear that they have that has been held here. But I ask you, you must stand your ground here. Defend those you care about. Defend your friends, your loved ones, your family. Here or gone. But I allow you to rest now, and I will be your eyes for as long as I can before I have to go back. Do what you must. Go to the church and pray to your God. Whatever assists you. But try not to leave here. You are defending this town. You are its strength, its cornerstone. They rely on you as much as you do them. So you must be their strength. And we will be your strength. Please put your trust in me and in my crew. This is what you can do, and we will do the rest. But rest if you need it. Do what you must until I have to step down from here. But please stay strong. I believe in all of you. And she keeps watch. Until told otherwise by Danica, or when they're ready, or if they come for me.
About 2 hours go by. Change a lot on these guys' minds to stay, fight, put their lives on the line, protecting their, even though they know, most of them do know that this is a lost cause. Some are making peace with themselves, some are trying to defend themselves, and, you know, write letters that if they would die on their person, you know, this letter would reach someone. After that time, a keeper comes, looks at you, and they are like,
Right. So, my watch is over. For those that you needed rest, I hope you got what you needed. Remember what I told you. You are stronger than you believe. We are fighting just as much as you, but I still believe in all of you. And she and her horde make their way down. May the Dawn Father be in your favor and keep his light with you.
kind of the sun would bolster up a little bit more as the feeling of pride kicking in. By then, those who are still within the Blue Water Inn, Isaac comes, Erwin, Magus, Danica, and Larry. Magus comes in and shuts the door.
Is the guy the leader of the wedding stairs?
He was upstairs. Come down in there, with somewhat of whatever table, the last makeshift table that's around. As there are gauntlets around for you guys to drink. Magus steps forward over the table and just waves his hand, and you see the road from here to the road. To over here in the castle railing. Lined up with everything with trees where they are, the road, the windmill, the line of people, the castle itself.
She kind of like stretches. She's like a little tired from like the watch.
Literally, the only thing you hear is the chewing, and you hear shriek, shriek, because I'm literally sitting there sharpening my fucking axe as I'm like ripping off a piece of meat, setting meat down, and just sharpening it.
Couldn't have done that back in the forge.
It's more fun this way.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
I do have a few things to report when I was out. Unless you already know.
So it's more like Isaac and Danica.
I know I'm going to leave you. I know half, if not some of this army is going to leave America because of cowardice. And I don't hold anything against them. This is a fight. This is life versus death. For the undead. These guys come back once they're dead. So even if they die,
The road is as I told you guys when Strahd mentioned that the road would be guarded. The road to the castle is shoulder to shoulder of his corpses. They are guarding the roads. Most, from what I see, your guardsmen are a little better. We did unfortunately lose 3. They fled, but not where I would have wished. If anyone is fearful, if they do not hide where we need them to be, if they hide in the town, that is perfectly fine. But if anyone wishes to try to live, they should not flee the town through the fog or through the road. Anything that crosses that is not us is taken down. I don't know what lies in that fog, but whatever it was enormous. It looked like a wolf.
As soon as she says that, I just...
And
He was here with us, Dipstick.
No, not that. You don't understand. You don't have the capacity to figure out what I meant.
Strahd's parlay, when we met with him, he wished only for our party to go the main road. He told us no other way but the main road. The corpses are apparently to hold off until we make it to the castle. If we go in, then it's a different story. Anyone else wishing to leave on the road or anywhere else crossing that way from here will inevitably be attempted to be put down. He said we have 24 hours, so if by what I think of time passing, we have 21 hours to leave here. Plan or no plan to get to the castle after that.
What happens after the 24th hour?
The 24 hours when we are to we leave
Hell
and head
lets
for the
loose.
castle. Once we go to the castle, the corpses will watch us if what he says is true. If from what even Father believes he may be true to his word, if they will watch us the whole time. We do told they will attack. There is a road span leading from here to the castle of corpses, shoulder to shoulder.
And we're supposed to just walk past them.
If from what he says is true, they will not attempt to attack unless we leave and detour from the path.
And by he, you mean the
Yes.
face, correct?
So it's
This
either
does
we
not
stay
seem-
here
It
and then
seems
have
like
to
a
fight our way through, or
very
die
treacherous
trying.
person.
In a sea of
Just
corpses.
trying to get to a castle.
Yes.
Or we take his deal and literally march right through the door.
I'd rather kick it down.
There's
You go right ahead.
going through the
have to
door
tell me
will
twice.
not be an easy feat if I can remember accordingly there were 4 little red dragons.
Just
She's
get
like
him.
reaching back thinking, guarding the door.
Then you can just get him to talk to him. Tell him to go there.
It's different.
that
From
way.
where you're from, you know of dragons differently.
This ain't how to train your dragon.
The whelp that he has right there is the closest you see to a dragon. Yes, there
True
are
dragons,
big
we killed them.
dragons in our world. He is born from dragons, but it is different. He is almost like us, but he has the appearance of a dragon. He is not flying, breathing, gathering horde kind of dragon. He is different.
He breathes. He's breathe dice on me, and that
He's an. It's.
That was for a different
science.
reason, though, Yorick.
We will talk about that after the council meeting. We can elaborate a little more. We have the time after we strategize.
well, to strategize. This magic man.
You said you had a plan. They possibly have plans. What do you guys think, other than what we know of this parlay?
How big is the armor that we have?
That's big enough.
That's not good to say.
We have wolves. We have.
Yes, I know he's not here.
No, you see,
Didn't
reaching
you-
in
and
your
she
shoulder
points.
going,
Birds. We have wolves.
Down, boy.
Peace and you. I apologize.
Didn't we have the floor plan to start?
We do actually.
That's not the Ufa then.
Actually, it was already there on the table.
Well,
One she got from the town.
what they said was they made it image of the road.
They
But
made
we-
image road to the castle.
Yeah, but I was like, because we
You-
had the physical floor
You
plan.
have the physical floor
They're on the
plans
table.
of the castle. Yes, you have the physical floor plans.
Other than me, you look like you're one of the strongest ones in the party. Why aren't you speaking up?
He's good.
I believe Yorick had something to say before I get
Sorry,
started.
Eric, the floor is yours.
How often can you move your tower?
How often? A day at a time?
I guess that's fine.
Which means he'd be able to move it there, but he wouldn't be able to move it away. He's literally been putting everyone at risk.
If you're planning on
How does one? I don't care. Not asking, I don't care.
If you're asking me to move my tower
Really good idea.
towards Strahd's location, towards the castle, I can do so. That leaves everybody within Valaki. I cannot teleport people within the castle. Within my tower, I cannot teleport.
That was the idea. Use it.
I pretty much what I do is I kill the spell, walk to a different location, recast it.
The idea was you move it there with what soldiers we have. As soon as we're in the castle, that's when you move it. But that's not going to work.
The only way that can work if we go to that castle, one of us draws a massive circle.
with enough effort for anyone else that knows teleportation circle, would we be able to do that? Is it a possibility? I've never made one that was able to move a structure before. I've moved people, but not structures. I wasn't sure if that's possible. I've never even thought
It's
of
also would you have the time to do it?
it. It depends on how long it takes to make the circle, how big of a circle we think we're making.
Well, it's a matter of what Strahd will he send. Will he send anything out the door to us? Because if we're getting attacked, we can't.
His plan was we would get to the castle.
Get in the castle.
Get in the castle, then it would.
She sends
appear.
word. A two-pronged attack.
I can send word if needed.
You hear bones cracking as he rips another leg off of whatever the fuck's there. Just leans back.
Magus, would you be able to see if there's anyone that should not be listening, like last time? I don't need any more
I'll
previous
just do one
ones.
better. You see him just hold out his hands.
Am I going to move again?
No.
Pulse wave just emanate from him.
What?
And kind of hold everybody within the room.
What is
Within
it?
around this table.
Action from good people?
No. Tiny hut.
Oh, okay.
But
There's a little clue.
there you were camouflaged from anything, but it is just within the radius around this table.
Wouldn't
So nobody could
the
see
undead then flood the castle?
Can't that
Everything we're
circle
trying
be
to
put on
avoid.
anything?
Wouldn't it turn right around and
As
head
long
to
as
the
it's
castle?
flat?
We would then in turn be breaking Strahd's rule.
I mean, that's how this
Either way it goes.
spell works, but it's only within a small radius.
Would it reach that far? If we made it mobile, would it reach that far?
It would not be mobile.
We can make it mobile.
It's
Draw it out ahead of
It
time.
emanates around me.
I'm talking about the circle that you need to move this place.
With
With everybody in it. We have time now. Why not draw it on sheets sewn together?
You know what, Eric? That doesn't sound like
There
that.
comes the actually.
Is that all we have to do is fold it up, stick it in the bag?
A bag of whatever that.
But we can't. There we have to leave a section off. It cannot be a complete.
It doesn't.
So-
It doesn't even. If I understand from watching her, it doesn't even have to be a major. It can be that much.
That's for a normal circle.
What he's saying is we can't complete
Quadrupling
the
the size of this. So the section has to be unfinished.
The entire section, just not one line.
No,
No.
the section needs to be unfinished.
If you have the circle, before drawing it, you must have a section missing before you finish it.
Imagine if you bammed the tower into the castle.
I thought
Just Trojan horses the fuck out of the castle.
I could technically
What
Holy
about-
shit!
What about splitting it into two? You draw the
You draw
main
one half.
portion of it, and then have another part that is separate from it, and lay it down.
Are you
That work?
saying chalk lines on parchment?
No,
no.
sheets.
Would that be possible? And then connect it. If the chalk lines still line up together, take it out of the bag of holding and connect it.
A spell this size. I'm unfamiliar with it doing it. Usually I'm used to drawing just normal
Yeah.
ones. Drawing something massive in theory would work.
But it would probably take more than one.
Massives. There. Again, you're drawing on chalk. On parchment.
And it can smudge very easy.
That is a risk we could take.
I mean,
And if we stick it
in
in the holding,
theory,
But then where are we gonna put it? what location on this map would we put this
How
thing?
close are you thinking of getting to the castle?
You're talking about at least 10 banner flags. Stitched and sewn together and then cutting it in half
What if
to at least make a big enough one for this tower?
someone went unnoticed?
Easier said than done.
If they had some kind of greater invisibility, out of the eye, snuck through somewhere and drew the circle. The corpses are looking for people. They're not the brightest. Those are the only things guarding the road.
The closer we get to the castle, the more danger is the
That's why I'm wondering how close you're thinking of getting it before something storms. Unless if we go through, is there a way? Because if we go to the front door, that's obviously not the basement. Either we go to the basement and if we clear it, I can stay and draw it.
But who's to say that the basement's big enough?
Or
even so, if we walk through the main doors to get inside, if they have it, usually castles that they have an inner courtyard. That it's easy to do if we actually clear enough space for these flags. If we would go invisible through, the main entrance has 4 dragons.
Right on the bridge.
no,
There's no
No.
bridge.
I thought there was a bridge across.
Yeah,
To
there's
the
a bridge
castle.
across.
Yeah, because there's it depicts
it
right
goes to
here.
the castle and then
Oh,
there's
yeah, there's the bridge.
we went across the
Literally.
bridge.
on the
Because
other
remember,
side.
that's what Augustus got tossed over. He got his body dumped past the
Yeah.
bridge.
I mean,
Right in front of the bridge.
What if
Have Avor
Would that-
cast Wall of Frost unless they can't get around.
Would that take all of the people from the town?
It's just the warriors.
The thing is
Think
it
of-
worth risking putting your tower that close to Strahd?
not only that, but
my tower can come and go when I choose. I cast that spell there, bring the tower. I can easily take anything within this tower. Any living
Will be
Tower.
stuck there.
will be placed on the ground. The tower comes from my own personal pocket dimension.
If you have 30 warriors, they go up against 1,000. Who do you think is going to win?
The bridge is a choke point. Don't hold up long enough.
Avor and
Yes
Rise,
and no.
I need
And then they have nobody here.
the
Wisdom
corpses
checks from
on
me
the
and-
road are like mine.
me and
There's
Eivor.
not only swordsmen, there's archers.
Exactly. And then the town has nobody here. So every innocence in this town will be slaughtered.
At 23.
Either way it goes, you're running a risk of them coming back to the town and slaughtering
16
everyone.
plus 2.
But taking away their line of defense
enough for each
sounds
No.
like a stupid idea.
I don't
But
think
there's
we
dragons.
take we don't take the soldiers guarding the town. We have
If there are 4 of
2
them,
points to the wall. We
the
have
adult
his
dragon
people.
alone that's worth 120
We have
size.
a vampire with
Not seeing
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one is someone guarding up
Are
constantly?
they adult? Or are they.
we have
that young.
Young.
Young adult.
forces of
So you're
those
looking
who
at
may wish to go
Most 60s,
knowing.
you're looking at 2
We have those who wish to defend their town with their people. But it's not only the
Whether
undead
that may be a line,
corpses.
straight forward, stacked on top.
What was it, love? Draugr?
Jogger.
So,
Yeah,
Placing
you
the
didn't
castle
only have
that
those to
close
worry
is
about.
going to
People like
close
Straw,
enough.
his thralls and minions, you have vampires. He's not the only one, nor do his 3 brides count as vampires. He
So-
has others.
if you mind if I interject for a
Oh,
second?
by all
Yes,
means.
hey, you go ahead.
Close enough.
This is a battle plan. This is why we're all here. We need to strategize and figure what is the best to do what we need to do. So by all means, whatever you think may assist, speak.
something I just happened to thought up. If an Avor, or if I'm saying this wrong, you can back me up on it. Those dragons, whether they're full adults or if they're still, I think you said they were young.
They were not full
Possibly, yeah.
adults. They.
Speak again.
Frank, refresh my memory. Were they as big as his dragon, or were they a bit bigger when
I
I
believe you
last
said they were
saw them?
adolescents.
They are bigger.
So
So they're not like fully adults, but they are definitely a decent size, and there's 4 guarding. And she's like, the corners of the door. Like when you go through, they are at the corners watching, like guard dogs, waiting for something to come or go that is not allowed.
Bill,
But from what you said, we were allowed.
But
Just
here's-
opening the door for us.
doesn't matter once we get to the door. It's
Once
all
you
war.
are through
But the problem
that
is-
threshold, he said it's not like they're going to defend us and then just ring a dinner bell and be like, here's my bride, here's my other bride, I'm gonna fight you. We are going through his castle.
This is a game to him. This has been a game with him since the beginning.
From what?
So when we get in, it's not going to be going
Oh, the
up
torture didn't
against
tip
him
you
right away.
off of that
It's
one.
not a cup
We
of tea.
have no
for
idea
us.
how many minions.
We've
that
only
will
seen
go up
very
against.
few.
Here's the
since.
thing.
Exactly.
If he
Why
has-
would you reveal your entire army
The only
until
thing
it's too late for the opposition to
The only
react?
other thing I've seen is
He
when
has
I
any good balls.
collapsed on the stairs, the suit of armor. So it's
They
his.
would be about the same size as this drake.
Okay.
There was
So,
a ridiculous amount of the
You're
castle that we did not
yes.
No,
So-
yeah.
see.
So they're the same
Who
size
knows what's all there?
as
How
him.
big can it be?
It's a fucking
It's
castle.
a castle.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
castle. It's a big house.
Trying to say something.
Sorry.
Sorry.
They're the same size as
So
my
about
drake.
like-
So we're talking the size of direwolf.
So, about
But the problem
Back
is the
like
four.
Well, sort of, but we're talking about like a right now it'd be current to a I think the medium size of dragon is current to a great day. Or a mastiff.
So for something you would understand, the wolves on Twilight.
Oh, breaking his asshole.
just the back.
The problem is they have they will
Honestly, it would be the size of a standard horse.
know. Yeah.
The size of those. So the size of your little friend over there.
Yeah. 4 of them.
Problem
There's
is,
how
they-
many of us?
But the problem is if we bring the castle all that close, they're gonna attack before we even get a chance to bring one soldier out that door.
I agree.
There will be a sea of undead.
Tell me something, Berserker.
Yes.
Have you fought dragons before?
I can't quite say that I have.
We're talking about 4 horse-sized creatures
Okay.
that have 4 legs, tail, wings, and have the ability to breathe fire in a 10 by 10 room.
It's a very small room.
Yeah.
It is.
There are
it is-
7 of you, 4 of them, and they can fly. If they fly
Not if you
to
have a
each of the corners and breathe down, you're walking into an inferno. Now, I'm no wizard.
This is Isaac, by the way. This is Isaac or Magus?
Magus.
Okay.
I am no wizard of arithmetic.
I respect
But those odds, unless you are immune to fire, is going to be a little difficult.
Right now, only 2 of us would not take much damage.
Didn't with
We're not immune or resistant.
Matriarch.
Or
Hey, you.
Able.
He is the
He's of ice.
Fire
I mean,
makes
fire.
ice go
Yeah,
away.
he's a fire spirit.
That doesn't make
He
sense.
summons fire.
Circle of the fire spirit.
Doesn't make him resistant.
I know a spell that can be resistant to the spell,
He's
but only have so much power to
He's
use.
immune to ice.
That's right. My bad. I thought he.
He is not resistant to fire as well.
No, we
He's
also
resistant
assume
to cold too.
Nor
He's
is
not
the
immune.
cold as ice.
There's other predicaments in the castle. He could still have it. We'll also be looking at more casualties inside.
You're not including that. You're also, I mean, you're thinking small. Think battlefield.
He's gonna have that place trapped.
We're talking about a castle. Fuck, who cares about traps? You think he cares? Of a trap. He has the numbers. He is flocking the numbers right in front of our face. We are what, 200 strong?
No.
Maybe? He has thousands. He's showing them off. Why? Because we are going to lose.
He's showing them off because he's insecure. He's showing them off because he is scared.
Scared of what?
Scared of the people, from what I've heard, all of you
He's
have
not-
done. All the things that you have done.
It's only made him angry, not scared.
If anything, he's going to be afraid of the sword. That is your only crutch, that and the pendant. But then again, the first door alone has 4 dragons who don't need that sword or that pendant to beat you. They're not afraid by it.
I don't think
Denizens
ripping the wings off
within-
is going to help this time.
You have Strahd.
I don't.
Strahd
Yeah, he
himself
almost died.
is a vampire. He has 3 other brides scattered within this castle. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong. This castle is 260 feet by 320 feet. This castle is massive. These brides are going to be scattered throughout this. As the only ones we know of his butler, his servant, his right-hand servant. We know of him. We know of the 3 brides. He has 3 going into.
We know one that is of magic, one that likes to fight. We don't know.
The third is a mystery.
Let's made him both free.
We don't know what else he has within this tower.
I have an
Yes, I'd say the
idea
abbot's
on
probably there
English.
too.
We may also be dealing with, I don't know if you've heard of the dead house. Or the house that lives.
What the hell? I don't know.
He is one of the only true survivors of a house.
me now, at least.
I can't
There's the house.
remember the town.
Broken.
Oh. But inside the house, almost anything could be alive. Of armor, doors that were of mimics. In there alone,
That mimics.
You should have some drinks. It's only going to get more shocking.
I do know at least of one. So I'm not saying it's of something small, but it's better to know of things to expect than to not.
What about the abbot?
He's most
That's
definitely
Who the fuck
in
is
one
that?
of his people.
What the fuck is an abbot?
Pain
I'm
in the ass.
expecting the
An
abbot.
abbot is a priest in charge of a
It's a
village.
fish.
I want
When
to
last
take
we
out the
saw
touchdown.
him, he had
Oh,
a
didn't you?
faceless, corpse stitched up body of a bride, looking for a pretty face.
Well, that sounds like one hell
He
of a
was
priest.
looking for Tatiana's face to suit his bride.
Wasn't just her.
And his golem. I would not be surprised if that
Every
thing-
time you say words that he doesn't understand, takes another drink.
a big undead controllable creature. He was about as big as you, if not bigger.
He was gonna say something smart ass and he goes,
Now,
fuck.
I know that he supposedly said that he also doesn't, he wants to usurp Stroll, take his place. But I would also not be surprised if the Lich himself was there, somewhere.
I mean, we kind of pissed him off.
We,
Who'd you piss off? Who was it?
a very scary
Skeletal dead
creature
dude.
that is of undead nature, that can also cast magic and kill you with focus.
Easy enough that when you guys talk about these people,
This is so fun.
it kind of like shows like a translucent vision of them. He kind of shows them all out. He knows of most of them other than the bride. So the inner circle being Strahd, 2 brides, 1 we are unaware of.
We also have
The abbots.
I'm getting like the fucking Assassin's Creed thing where you
Right,
don't.
right.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Lich.
Augustus, a death knight.
At least a Death Knight or 2. Not alone the denizens within it. That massive castle needs a crew to run it. And it's going to be other vampires. Smaller ones. Ones that don't mean nothing. That are easily turned to dust in the sun of silver or anything holy.
I still
Is
just
there
don't
a
understand.
possibility of another one of those amalgamations that had attacked this town the first time? The conglomerate of corpses.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
I'm hoping not. I believe
water system.
you were one of the ones. You were the one that assisted put that thing down. We also possibly have what were they? The druids. If any of them can still live, that wreaked havoc and disposed of the people that
you do
took
have,
them.
I think, one through your fingers. The one that controlled it.
The one that controlled Winter Splinter.
What's about the what need?
Oh yes. In the abbey, there were chimera-like humanoids.
What?
That I know.
I would say if
Just
I
don't
could
wish
calculate
upon
how many at least alone, we're looking at
I don't
60.
think they're going to be within the castle.
If the abbot lets them
I don't think
loose.
they have someone to leave present.
I hope not.
Honestly.
I don't think the abbot cares enough.
He
He
was
has the
focused
one
on
he
his
wants.
golem he was making. So you have
So
a
he was
golem.
playing building human.
You have a
Essentially.
golem.
We also have a golem of a wolf. His bride, the magic user, she disappeared with parts. She had an original. She made one, and she looks at Danica for a second. She made one out of krill and other parts.
What's about the skull? Did you use that?
Is there anything else we would like to throw on the table? Anybody?
Skull?
Anybody
I
at all?
have his
Is
head.
there another pack of wolves up there we have to deal with?
You
Is
mean
there a
bring him
fucking
back?
giant?
It,
There are matters of
For
dark
our
creatures
side,
that
yes.
are loyal to him, yes.
it would only come back as a
So
normal
there was a pack of
skeleton.
wolves then.
It would not come back
They're
as
sitting right behind you.
DM's discretion. Would God allow me to bring back Krill as a corpse, not a regular skeleton? He's asking that. So yeah,
The spell just
it only makes
requires
skeletons.
a skeleton or a specter or a zombie. That's what the spell makes. It does not amplify that person.
Unfortunately.
Either way it goes.
They will look like it. They will look like a normal zombie with like that head. That's as far as it's gonna go.
I think it would be a bad idea to take people that are supposed to protect with us. If we do, we take a small amount of them, not all of them. But once we get up there, if this guy is treacherous as you say he is, as soon as he sees anybody else but us, he's going to unleash hell. So instead of thinking, let's move this tower somehow to another spot and put people in it and pop out and give him a surprise party, let's think of ways that we're going to go in and fuck his day up.
You want Scotch?
I did. It's really fucking hard.
If you're looking for plans of sneaking around,
Personally, myself, I really
our
stupid.
furry friends could lead an incursion by taking the long way around. Castle Ravenloft was built on a cliffside. They could scale from the underneath up. That's gonna take time.
Listen,
They do understand that they will be just cannon fodder them.
Everybody here around this table is cannon fodder.
we are even, in a sense.
Not
Clear
very
DM,
good at
do
control.
we
Have
know
control.
of the portal in the cave?
I mean,
from that to the
You know of two. Technically. You know of two.
one cave, at least.
Krell has the caves of the cave of the Krell led somewhere you don't know where. One in Sislinga Pass at the outpost that came from her lab in the castle.
Then I will.
But that, I mean, even with that, you're talking about reverse engineering.
Yeah.
And if she's waiting for us, so she's building something there, yes, we have the off-guard chance. But this one is a spellcaster. And I know she is wicked fast.
What if the one in the cave? If anyone is able to sneak in then...
We don't know where it leads.
Wouldn't the blueprints tell?
Nope.
No, there's no... They wouldn't be marking like... You
These
are
are
here.
magical glyphs, not... There, you know the layout of the castle. You know how high, how big.
If we walk off from the path, we're going to get attacked. The front
However,
door is the only way to go.
As he's mentioning, if anybody scales, there's ways around it where the dead may not see. Or if... Is there a way, something... Because the skull... There was an item
Ivory
that
skull.
kept the dead from church. Is there something and some way to ensure, at least for this town, even if it takes a little time before we leave, is there something we can do to keep the inner part of the city somewhat safe? Even if it's the size of the church to gather people in or something. Something that keeps those who need to stay safe that can't leave safe from the vampires or...
Possibly. The item you are talking about was destroyed.
I know. Is there anything that's possible?
Other than what you are holding? No. The only thing I can think of that is close to it that can help, that does not need to rest, eat, breathe, are the denizens of the Arctic postulates.
That's a question.
I didn't even think of that.
Does anybody know, since you guys have powers of wearing shit, does anybody know anything that would make an illusion of other people?
Yes. But it also depending on, I mean, if the dead can be easily swayed, they're not
Like the
ones to think. Why? We
No,
think.
he talks to me.
Basically,
Yeah, I
have
forgot
one
you
come
talked
back
to the
door.
sword. You talked to
Yes,
your
we
sword
can
and
confront
spear.
That would be
Yes, I talked to
controlling
the sword and
something and having to know its way around, how far that goes, as we said, how long the castle is. That would be sending something there. That would also require, say, even if a raven flew over the church, that zombies aren't the church or the castle. They're expecting people to walk. Birds fly every day, and they're not going to fire every bird that cars and flies.
I think there would be protection around the castle regardless.
Exactly.
A castle this big is manned by all sorts of creatures. Gargoyles. Either which way you look at this is a very difficult walk.
You seem to be one with this smart
Individual.
that's it. Around. What do you suggest? If it was up to me, I would go kick the fucking door in.
I've traveled. You know where it got me?
Where?
Madness.
Well, yeah, be mad too.
No, he had fog.
Sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face when I read that.
He kind of just reaches out and holds his head in yours, and you see the fight he lost. And then you see him over and over again touch his forehead and go mad. Repeat every day like he purged his memory of that day over and over until he met these guys.
Whenever it's done, he's going to stop looking over. I wouldn't fuck with him.
No.
Yeah, no shit. Ed, do you see why he's on our side?
No. If there's anything else that I'm so sorry.
Nice guts.
You have an edge.
He grabs
Oh, I know.
the hilt of Argos Wrath.
Is he speaking to me?
I'm gonna try to speak to him.
What?
There's a whole lot you missed.
I
Fine.
see this.
Just have another drink.
Good thing I came into the fucking inn.
He rattles his sword. Vlad.
Fly, wake the fuck up!
Vlad, you wake up.
I'm alive. I can hear and speak what you want.
What? What
You
need?
guys able to leave Argen Voss?
So the end up there, the spirits, the knights. Yes, we can leave. We choose not to just because it's. You've done enough good deeds to persuade.
I don't know if I've done good deeds. Maybe. Would you be willing to bring your order here?
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches there, laddie.
She's saying that sword goes.
I'm sitting directly beside him, so I'm like,
about 13 ghost knights just formed.
like around us, like in the table area.
They're around
I
us.
can see this also.
Yeah, he's a ghost.
Okay.
I know what I expect.
You haven't heard a word, just Yarrick talking out loud.
Yeah, I know. I looked at her and said, "Why is he
Everybody can faintly hear a humming sound,
Yeah.
like a tuning fork.
Well, as soon as these fucking 13 things pop up out of nowhere, Igor's just literally going to jump up, grab his axe, and be like, "What the fuck?
Put it down. Sim. They're on that side.
What?"
They're on that side.
One just real close to you. Swing.
I didn't think you're in the position to do that.
They're spirits.
I know you're going to
Swing!
I know you're going to go out
Let
and
me
fight,
show you what I
but
can
do it against the enemy.
If he wants to be stupid, let him go.
They said that they are friends, so I'm not going to swing.
See the
It's
guy
not because
just,
I don't want to.
he kind of is there,
You told
and
me.
you feel this cold chill, and he just walks right through.
Honored guests of Organ Vostrom. Welcome.
Talk to my sword.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
Has anything else made sense since you got here?
I see dead people.
Didn't he fuck too?
Well, that's certainly helpful.
I get outlawed for having fucking.
You summoned
Can we
them to
turn
the
them
table.
off? Turn them back
figures.
off.
Love, you've summoned some honored guests of Argon Frost.
Like, because if we have to,
Your
no,
plan.
if we have to go to the castle, we can't just walk with them behind us. Can we turn them off and then turn them back on when we
It's
get in?
not a spell.
It's not wax on, wax off. You're not clap, clap.
Yeah.
We're here. We will guard this town.
The only people going to this castle at this point is the 7 of us.
Agreed.
That's what we need.
You have a sword that will do the job. You have another one that will back you up. You have this pendant that will back you up.
Does this make us an order boss?
And then we also have the ultimate PFC.
Throw this some greasy motherfucker.
I want to spend some time with that.
It's not one of the spirits.
Only perception.
Dokie dokie.
Be careful, because the last one I gave that to ended up dead.
16 plus. That's fucked. That is totally fucked, Steven.
That was nice.
Would
You gotta
this,
hand it to him. That was pretty good.
That was really good.
would
That was
this,
another joke
You
since
said
you're missing a
perception,
hand.
correct? It is 16 plus
would
3,
this
so 19.
amplify the dawn spell?
No.
Okay.
No.
So two
It's
separate
its own
things.
thing.
Yes.
You'll
Okay.
put it in your inventory, and then you'll have to take an hour or something to attune to it. So sit there and get to know
19
it.
seconds.
So be careful.
I'm about sick of this. So it's a fucking dragon.
You just hear massive winds
thing called again?
So do I stand up now?
So you need to.
That sounds familiar.
Forget it.
What do you? I don't care.
Kind of shit. Can we give our berserker friend a broom?
I didn't think I had them in
I need a bucket. So it was Argon Voss inside it.
Well, Argon Voss. His spirit flew overhead.
Well, as he says all that, like, you know, enlightful, encouraging shit, Egar's going to look and go, finally, somebody that has sense. I agree with everything you say.
We can keep Valaki's safe.
And we can destroy the bastard on the hill.
We're here because we failed. Do you possess the Constitution to do so?
Constitution too.
Here, okay.
The willpower
I
to stop?
didn't know what you meant by basic constitution.
Do you have the stamina to keep fighting?
I believe that I do.
What's gonna happen when you enter the oh shit moment?
See, I don't have a thing in my head that has an oh shit moment. I have a thing in my head that goes from 0 to pissed off real fast.
Yes.
I will fight, and I will lay down everything until the day that I die. Until there is a last blow taken upon my body, I will fight. I will not turn tail and run. I will run directly towards the problem. I will take out the problem. Failure is not an option. If I die in battle, I die in battle. And I go to Valhalla and meet up with everybody that I lost. If you don't have faith in me, it's fine. You don't have to.
I didn't say I didn't.
Not everybody has a fight or flight. I just have fight or flight.
Okay.
Almost the ability of Dark Sage. That Gandalf did over the to where everything grows dark. I am a powerful mage. I can easily wipe every one of you out with a wave of my hand. And I lost to him. If you're so high and mighty, where's your gods?
My gods don't need to show themselves to me, real.
Are they gonna help you?
You're damn right they will.
Have one of them strike me down. As you see his eyes just shoot out lightning.
My gods do not need to prove anything to anybody. They're not going to waste their time doing something like that.
Exactly. Because your gods are too chicken shit to intervene. Why do you think I am the way I am? I don't believe in gods. I made my own power. We can test this right now. I can put you down. If you want to go and fight, we'll go and fight.
Don't believe anybody said anything about fighting, you did that.
No, but if you want to die by the sword, we'll die by the sword.
We'll die by the sword. You're right, I will.
By fanged blood.
We'll die in a battle.
Any one of us
Not
that
in
go
a pissing
there.
contest.
I'm not trying to piss. I know I can outshine you and outpiss you any day of the week.
Ladies, you're
That's
both
my helping.
beautiful. We love you equally.
It's not by helping, but by
Enough.
killing me, motherfucker.
Back to planning. You are very capable and very strong.
Oh no, that's still land. It's all land.
Those of Argenvost, you've fought Strahd before. Have you fought all the brides before? Something enlightening even for that.
Yes and no.
Was there one you did not?
We know of the two.
So you were like us, you don't know the third one either.
Third one is new to me.
Means she's recent.
That's all.
My thing is all the power. Strahd wants the seven of you go, and if any one of us were to intervene, well, we damn somebody. People will be damned.
But he said,
Death will come.
I think we've all come to the unanimous agreement that we're going to go alone.
Well, you're not going alone. I'm going.
He did say, however, only once we go in the castle and
I
to
yes.
decide to challenge.
I knew I liked you.
We all do.
I have a big one. Yes, he brought you in here to play his fucking game. I lost to him, and I shouldn't lose to nobody. This is where I lost This is
Okay. I get
Just
French voices are about the same, so I got fucking, you know.
I don't change. I shouldn't change. I am greater in any way, shape, or form. He got lucky. He beat me, yes. He's a fluke.
We have someone on the expertise of vampires. Directing which way I need to look for.
I was just about to get in that direction.
Megas. Which direction is
Is it
Why
what?
not Megas?
not there.
Oh.
He's not there right now.
Rick Tabo's not there.
Where is he?
He's not there, and neither is
Where did he
Tatiana.
go?
Him and
Fun.
did you all night here?
Where go? What do?
What?
Let go! What do you?
Why? What the?
If you must know, and he just throws a crystal ball onto the table, makes it float, and then you see it starts to swirl black, and then it starts to
Right,
get
that's exactly what I was thinking. You just see Igor
Is it gonna pull him at him, Leota?
and it pulls away, and you can see
I'm sure you have enough
Entering
balls
the
to handle
castle.
on your own.
is Von Richten.
Son of a bitch.
He made it pass, and that was interesting
Look.
enough.
Not you for once.
Von Richten, he specializes in hunting creatures such as Strahd, but what is interesting is when did he cross the road? He was here when the speaks with Strahd happened and the road was lined. Here's the fun part. How did the one who looked like that go in there? Unless it wasn't him. So it could be one thing or another. It is either we did see him and he made it past, or it's another the study trick.
Is that showing us the power?
He's the castle door you were seeing, and what's looking like one Richten.
That's what it is.
Yes.
So we have somebody in the reality. He's coming with us. We have time to gather what we need, do what we must.
I've been sharpening.
What are you going to try to gather? What can you gather? What's going to give you aid other than what you already have here? You want to take more supplies away from these people? Go ahead.
That's not what I meant. It
They're going to
was
die anyway. What other supplies do you fucking need?
1 minute she's being agreed.
he's familiar with
The next
fighting.
minute she's being disciplined.
To a degree, I've heard of it.
I do understand those matters.
It was a play on words.
Yeah, so.
We're not going to take anything from these people.
I'm not here to play. Why do I think you all are too? You're here to play, aren't you? You're here to play his fucking twisted little game. Newsflash. By a show of hands, who's still alive from the original party I see?
Put your hand down.
In technicality.
I'm still alive.
You're talking about
Put your hand
since
down.
we met him?
I couldn't.
From here,
I couldn't keep a straight
who
face.
is originally part of your original crew? The last of I know, one.
Oh, was there another of you?
Yeah.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
the only one who's been in Barovia long, not as long as me, but has been here, knows all the shit, is him. Tell me, what happened to your other party?
We've been picked off as we've played this game.
Push the camera.
Your Tabaxi-Leonin friend? The human? The elf? So, the goblin?
She kind of looks down.
Your original party only than you have survived, and even you have died once.
No.
He has picked you off one by one, and now he invited you into his castle. Unharmed. Once you're in there, yes, you know the true plans, you know where to go. You know the layout, you know what's there, but can you memorize that whole map?
No.
Possibly. To measure every detail of that castle. Yes, you could be a walking map, but you don't know what's been changed. You have the original floor plans, you don't have the new ones. The ones the Strata's taken over with. So you're going into the unknown.
Question. When looking at the model that was there compared to the map, would she have noticed anything slightly different?
I mean, it's identical. The floor, the buildings would be identical to a degree.
Like how Dollhouse opened up inside, or was it just like?
I mean, the blueprint of it was just the outside of the castle.
And then there was the model.
The blueprint was everything, was the floor plans, everything inside. So you guys know like the places, you know what's around, you know what's there, but to fully study a whole castle that massive, memorize it. Yes, it's a feat to do, but we don't know what changes the brides have made to their rooms, especially a new one. We don't know what other vampires have laid siege there, or have called it home. There are 4 dragons. Why does Strahd have 4 fucking dragons? There's no dragons in Barovia.
Unless it's something of the bride. For the bride.
It could be. He is a god on his side that has manifested and shown himself. Has any of your gods shown themselves?
Yes.
More than once?
Well, what we think might have been.
Did they aid you?
In a way.
I didn't fully die.
Are they going to give you that powder more?
There's no she try.
She cannot benefit any further.
His god has come and gone and shown himself more times than I can count.
His god rules this realm.
Danica, that reminds me. Did your troops gather what we needed? All of it we needed.
Not all.
Were we missing?
The ones that were from Kha'Zix's.
This whole?
We got the most of the things we need. We have the majority of it.
So we have the amber, we probably have lanterns,
We have enough. You have, I mean, lanterns are easy enough to come by. The salt, yes, we have. We got all of those done. But the lanterns are not next. We lack priests. I mean, we have Father Lucian, but I can't trust him as far as he
What about
lets
two paladins? Could they not bless it?
they can. Less than yes. It creates. I mean, you are anointing the lanterns. Is that really the time to do it now?
Not me. I was just asking if two paladins. I'm not.
Anybody
No.
of yes, those types, priests, priestesses of your gods can easily do that. Yes. We just lack.
I just had to.
I mean, Father Lucian can do them, like I said, but I just don't trust him.
I just had to make sure, knowing that, as you mentioned, with his god and another task that we have to do, save that we get through all of this, what we have to do to lock something quick. This is another task we have to accomplish.
In order to get Vampire to fully show himself, he must destroy his only avatar. Yes. That is going to raise flags. That is going to raise awareness.
I think he's saying do it after.
How much do you know of Barovia?
You mean as in the history, the lore?
Yes.
I know of Strahd, his brother. The witches.
The land.
The land itself.
Like you're about to burst at the seams.
I'm tired of talking.
The land. Do you know the land?
Actually,
I know.
starting to get really pissed off.
Do you know where it once was?
Did I ever come across anything on that? No. Okay. I'm just no.
I'm fairly new to emotions, so I'm trying to keep them in check.
Barovia has been pulled off our
We're
map,
doing a good job so
off of a world.
I definitely looked
Put
at
into a
the
section.
church when I yelled.
You know of the Shadowfell.
Yes.
There are places within the Shadowfell that are pockets of themselves.
So pocket dimension opens pocket.
Hence why we cannot leave.
From who I was
Barovia has
before
been
and
pulled
now.
there. That's why the mists are there. The mists are the boundaries of the world.
I was not emotional about it.
So it would make sense why, when I attempted banishment, it would not work.
Because there is nothing else in this world other than strange creature.
Please about this battle. I need to talk.
I have.
Maybe you finally share.
I might know a way.
Sure.
I might have a plan to help you out. As far as I can think of, I just need to go and fetch some things real quick. Give me that, and I will find you a way. Just bear with me. And he just goes and just operates on that. That's where we're gonna take a break. See you
No, the
guys
reason
here in a
why
little
I'm
bit.
asking.
Hey everyone, Jonathan here from the D20 Misfits, also known as Viking. I've got a sponsor today that I'd really like to give a shout out to. Dubby. I'm a hardcore energy drink user. I'll do 2, 3 energy drinks a day. This stuff, let's cut that out. If you're interested, go to w.com and on checkout use our code D20 Misfits 10 to get 10% off. Again, Dubby, well done.
Welcome back. So, with easy enough, after a couple minutes go by, Magus reappears. Tome in a satchel. This is a long stretch, but I might be able to pull this off. If you want to get there.
Quickly.
I might be able to reverse engineer one of the portals.
I think the safest bet is the one that would not have someone expecting us to be there.
At the same time, though, not we know we're coming, but we're not afraid of his game.
What if it's not us, but when we're ready, it's reverse engineered for those who are able to leave the town? We have these guys, and she's pointing to like the spirits. They're protecting the town, but there are others. She points to the werewolf. That probably won't have an itch to fight. If I can send word to the Magus when we're in and we're fighting, if they wish to do that, you can work on reversing that and hopefully not end up in somewhere you don't want to be.
Or in a war.
This Bruges needs to be flawless. In order for that to happen, you seven have to go down that path and go towards the castle grounds. Get his attention centered on you, giving us the time to take a long back way. Divert his attention. Keep his eyes fixed on you.
Pretty good at making a scene.
We can leave Valakia abandoned, or take a small force to go there. But then again, I mean, there are so many sub-levels of this castle. If you guys run in the front door, they're going to be 4 to 5 floors below you. If they don't survive that, they're fucked. They're going to go on a suicide mission.
How did we get back to taking people with us again?
I'm only saying I know there's other people wishing to fight. However, it would be a
Do you want to fight or not?
I fight.
I like you. Your breath smells bad.
Fuck you,
Calm down, both of them.
fucking baby.
Oh shit.
Where's Mountain?
He was so good.
It was creepy.
I was
But-
once told, in difficult ground, press on. In encircled ground, come up with strategy. But in death ground, you fight.
Obviously knowing that if anyone goes to a back door one way or the other, we know no matter what, this could be a suicide run for us. And we're fighting. Whoever wishes to go and fight would have to go after us because we have to, as he has said, we have to get their attention anyway. They're knowing we're going. They don't want anyone going with us. That is the window. He said alone to the castle. Didn't mention anything after that.
Exactly.
But
That's being in encircled ground.
if we are planning this and you have the possibility, we will do our damnedest to clear as much as we can. We don't know where the brides are. Some could be at the lower levels and others at the top level. Strahd could be in the center, he could be in the godforsaken, buried under the basement. We don't know. But if we, from what I remember, if we take out the brides, we even have to look for their coffins because we don't know if it's a minute, an hour, a day, 2 days, a month. So they come back and strike again and again. We have to put
I didn't ask.
explain later.
I didn't ask.
We have to stake their hearts, find their coffins, do the same with Strahd, and then whatever else could be in the castle. If his other generals, as we would put them, aren't in the castle, they're outside somewhere. So there's a chance that whenever you're going your detour, you could be coming across them yourselves.
No, he would keep his forces there.
They could be outside the castle.
He wants to whittle us down.
They could be up with him, waiting. They could be guarding the coffins. We don't know. As long as we know what we're going up against.
It's coffins, it doesn't matter about them. They're vacant.
I'm meaning, we need to take the brides down. If we know where the coffins are, we have to stake them in the heart, leave them in there, and then there's one less bride for now to deal with. Once we make our way through.
Right. If you're going into the front doors and you need to search for 3 to 4 coffins, you need to know where they are, you need to remember where they are.
I can do that.
And then once you defeat said vampires, you drive a stake through their hearts when they're recuperating. And they go into an eternal sleep and never wake until the stake is pulled out. Finding it. It's finding a needle, 4 needles in a very large haystack.
Finding a needle in a needle stack.
That is very true.
But it does not mean it's also impossible.
That is something to worry about down the road.
Yes. But it's something
Does
we need to
spell help?
remember.
No.
But you need to know the object first in order to locate it.
And we don't know their coffins. It's not like tracking their scent. Even if you track the scent, like the wolves can do, like Yarrick can
Well,
do.
to locate an object, you need to be familiar with the object.
Yeah.
What if you
In order to
locate?
use the spell.
What if you locate an object you put on them before they go?
It's
Like a stake in the. Locate the stake again.
Well, I mean, wouldn't I like to know what a coffin looks like?
But it
You
would
know
have
what
to
the
be
coffin
their
is like, not
specific coffin.
Right.
they can
What?
have specific.
You might,
Like I said, locate the stake that you put in it.
okay, in these terms, going into a massive thing with several vampires in it, you're not going to know whose coffin's going to belong to who.
Mhm.
And it's only within a certain range.
1,000
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
And that's in like a fucking circle.
This thing is what?
260 by 320. You said.
Yeah, but if you go by cubic feet, there are times.
That's not going by cubic feet.
I know, but if you go that way, I mean, you're talking about finding the area.
That 1,000 feet should cover the problem.
1,000 feet would cover it, but at the same time, you don't know if we're talking up,
So-
down, left, right.
It doesn't matter. You cast it, it literally pings you towards where it is. It doesn't matter if it's fucking buried under the ground. It pings you to where it's at.
As
If
long
it's
as
not
lead's, as
in
long as
total
lead's
cover,
not
yeah.
in the. Yeah, as long as lead's not in the way.
Lead, or if it is in total
Could-
cover.
yeah, total co- yeah.
you'll be fine.
How
Couldn't
tall
there
is the
room?
place?
Couldn't I use it to locate a bride?
Mhm.
Because
No,
I
you don't
may.
know
I
what
mean,
she
I
looks
did
like.
land
Yeah.
right in front of the one bride.
You can't locate object, just look. You can't, I don't think you can locate a person.
Yeah, it doesn't work for.
But
How
it's
tall
dry.
is this place? 100 feet? 200?
The castle?
Yeah.
Highest peak.
I mean, technically, it's not. I don't know. It just says if the object is in motion, you know the direction that it's
If you
moving.
if you can get your people there, I can create a distraction.
Okay. High tower peak. Okay, so the highest tower is 360 feet from the roof
Okay.
of the castle. So it has to be well over 600-700 feet. Like total.
We'll say 720. That's 59 million 72,000 square feet.
It's a big fucking castle.
By square feet.
Even though the name doesn't have one that big.
Okay, so in
That's kind of nuts.
so in retrospect, the castle is as big as Hogwarts.
It has the ability to
Parts
possibly
of
shift around
Hogwarts
like
that-
Rose
Even,
Trust me, and I scoured a lot of that castle. I still have
Since our expert isn't here, other than a stake through the heart and sunlight, is there anything else anyone else knows of the vampires?
What about something different?
I don't know much about vampires, but I know much about killing.
We're talking about all the stuff that. Okay, yes, we have a wide range of armaments to
Yes.
use. We've developed a couple special bombs. We have a healing one, we have one of summoners. You have several magical weapons that will do the job beyond us: the Sun Sword, the Penance, Ardenvost Wrath. Those three alone are really good to have. What about the other side of that spectrum?
What further what is really bad to have?
To a degree. Straw is gonna mess with your minds.
It's like going through the temple. But for the others, it's like going through the temple.
Straw is gonna have you turn on each other.
What did you say?
He's going to play with your fears.
I understand.
Telling you now, we go against him, we find Strahd, and we start fighting him. I can't guarantee my madness is not going to come back. That is my courage. That is my fear. My madness comes back, and I don't know who's who. I'm attacking everybody.
It's like you're berserking tenfold.
I was going to say how that feels.
My madness, I will remember. I will attack you on sight.
Well, what do you suggest to do to counter that?
Is there anything to comfort?
If I go mad, kill me.
Done.
I'd rather be killed by you than by his fangs and come back as an undead, souped up wizard. I can eat that. You definitely don't eat that.
That's essentially rich.
Who knows what other dark gifts are going to be within the castle that might boost or hamper us.
And what may portray are your weaknesses?
I'm squishy. I don't do well in armor.
Squishy. He's not well
I already
armored.
said I'm Switzerland.
What I have on me is what I'm going into battle with.
Same.
Yes, but you come from where you're thick-skinned.
Good too.
I'm allergic to being stabbed. Whereas, if you get stabbed, you get angry.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm not allergic. I would, whatever you said.
It would take a little bit to knock you down.
So what do you fear?
I'll let everybody else go, because he won't like my answer much.
I told you mine, and I'm going into battle with you. My fear is going deep into a madness. Losing my way. The traumatic events that happened, I could very easily go. I could turn tail and run. He scares me. That is my fear.
Derek, what do you feel?
I fear losing her.
I fear being alone again.
Isn't that the most heartwarming thing I've heard all day?
I don't want to repeat what happened a long time ago.
Doesn't actually do with you.
You need to even think about this as a spectrum. Your weaknesses. When you rage, you go into that berserk state of mind.
It's a small from weakness.
It can be
It
a
is.
crutch.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yes, you can go on longer by simple material items. But one of the prizes is spellcaster. No crutch. Same as. He transforms. Nobody's gonna have a silver weapon, yes. I'm not gonna have that, but they have spells, and that's as deadly as silver. She doesn't wear armor. She's just like me. You have 2 armor.
We just.
No, not even to a degree.
You're Eivor. No, Eivor.
Avor's not full play?
No.
Eivor has a 20 AC.
Yeah, but he can't wear armor. Druids are not allowed to wear metal.
He could just take a hitting. He could just take a punch.
He wears armor.
He's dragonborn.
No, he wears
Yeah, if I
armor.
can take a hit, if I can take a hit from here, I can take a hit for a while.
You barely took a hit from me.
Yeah, barely.
What's the test?
But I still took it.
That's what she said.
You have the bone armor and you have the
Took
blessing
several.
against the shield.
Yeah, right.
We have to be expected that he is going to use our weaknesses and fears against us.
Give the mushrooms away.
Why would they need mushrooms?
Oh, never mind. I forgot. Sorry. Thinking of non-movement.
He may even use our emotions against
No.
us.
No. Hostility.
You remember the cage. If that was not an emotional power play, then I don't know what was. That was using power, fear, and weakness. And we had some people use their weaknesses and have learned from that when it's just time and how to better adjust to their weaknesses. Whether things make us angry or not, we're going to expect to see it again and again going.
What's the happen that you don't have emotions to be played upon from what you said? Or your emotions can't be played upon?
At one point, as much adventure, I said I'm learning to deal with the idea of new emotions or emotions in general.
What the hell if it's, since we're getting to know each other so well, don't worry, what are you afraid of? Since we're going around the table telling what we're scared of. Rolling fucking dice, clearly.
I completely missed what you said, so I was just looking at you like, what?
Becoming seafood.
Come on, I'll
No, I am not afraid of dying.
Why would you be? Why would anybody be? Death is the release of this world.
Except here it's not.
Well, what I'm afraid of has already happened. So, when I'm down here,
So you're afraid to be cast upon this plane of existence. We're already here. So I guess it's time to fight, isn't it? Hey you, what are you scared of?
For certain, right? We know it's this. You're an ass, so you know that?
yes. I'm sure he knows.
Just reiterating it. Anywho,
Come on, cat got your stutter?
fuck you. you want to know what I'm afraid of history repeating itself. We go into this, one of us eyes, full Benedict Arnold on us.
What the fuck does that mean?
It was that.
So basically, you're scared of going into the battle and then losing everybody again. Well, good thing is you won't lose everybody this time, because you'll go with them.
There's also
Abel,
this
dragon thing. What are you scared of?
Well,
Paradise.
since you don't know, I come of a land of ice and snow, believe it or not.
Yes, I know. I've seen them before too. Mountains have snow.
Since then, working in
Now, I had a group along with me back then. I was forced to leave from, not to my own choice.
I know that feeling as
Now,
well.
in case there are pioneers, despite the precautions, I won't say who those companions are. But you see those you do not recognize. Know that those are my demons, the regrets of leaving them without any choice.
Glad we got to
I'll say this.
Alright.
After this, I intend to go back to all that I came from. Finish the work I've done.
So do I.
I have no idea if they're alive. I have no idea if they're dead. I only know if I'll walk alone death. But if I do perish, then I guess I meet those demons out of the way.
There's a greater fear
Good.
for
We all
anyone
get to meet each other.
that dies here. If you perish in these lands, you will come back. And then you'll fight us. We've seen that happen once. That's his power here. Your soul, you have not seen the march of the souls yet. There's a wave of spirits constantly every night marching to the castle, reenacting the fight that they have lost. That is their curse until the veil is lifted and I can take them home.
And my curse
It is
is knowing that I have no idea if I abandon my group and let them die. I'm not talking about dying here. I'm talking about dying if I return. For all I know, there's nothing but death.
You get it to cheat.
I came from hell. And I'm in this hell. And I'm going back to another hell. Only one of us here has to know what I've been through. And it's a shame that she is not go with us. But I know one thing. She'll be more than happy to get Estrada a piece of her mind. So I say we keep fighting. Make a solid plan. Because the final hours are pushing near. We all face our demons one day or another.
Death
We're gonna see
comes
it
to
now
us
soon enough.
all whether we like it or not.
it's inevitable.
It is.
It's one thing. Like you said, we die here. We replenish his army. If any of us die, we help Strahd. If you don't believe me, at midnight, look outside. You will see the dead march.
You see the rain glow.
Yes, because you won't believe in false gods.
No. When
You
it
don't go
turns,
to your resting place.
when it is night, I will show you. We will go to the top of the tavern, and I will show you where to look. You will see a green glow, like a sea, like a river. And those are the spirits of those who are trapped here, reenacting a fight every night at the castle. It is very real, whether you believe it or not, whether you've seen spirits or not.
I was gonna say what makes your God's any realer than anybody else's.
And you know what's even scarier for my fear of being alone? If I die, I'm not a part of the march, and I'm not fighting you, but I'm trapped somewhere else. I can't come back. I can't help. I can't do anything. I don't want to lose everyone again.
But with all of you saying, if I die, if I die, if I die, shouldn't be an if in your vocabulary. If you have faith in yourself, you have faith in us, all of us. We should have faith in ourselves if we're not going to die.
I have faith in my trait. However, I also know what we're up against. I'm not saying that we're all going to live and we're all going to die. But my unfortunate of thinking is knowing that at least one of us may perish, if not more. It is inevitable, and it may very well happen going just through the door. A wrong turn, the wrong move, defending someone, a blood frenzy, hitting the wrong person, your mind being screwed with, your emotions plucked at the wrong time. Knowing that I may die or lose someone, I know that may happen, and I'm very well ready for that. Doesn't mean I'm not going to like it. And it is always a good thing to think about, to expect the worst. To know the worst isn't a bad thing.
Maybe
Expect peace, but prepare for war.
maybe I'm wrong in what he's saying here, but is he really going to do us any good dwelling on all the possibilities that go wrong?
We'll never know what we're going to do unless we do it. We'll never know what's going to happen unless we try.
We
I
got
don't
things
have
figured out.
I do not have the slightest clue of what the hell we're going up against, and I do understand that. But I do have the slightest clue of what my axe can do.
Magus,
And that's
you
all I
have
can
your
do.
book. You have your book. You know what we could possibly have you and whoever wishes to do. You do not need to go through the front door, but you can assist after. You can be the backup. We know what we need to do.
You guys go there. Tomorrow you go.
Yes.
You go to battle, you go to war, you go to the end. If you prevail, you will be heroes of Bully for lifetime. On lifetime, it will know your names. Guaranteed. If you fail, you're just another piece of bone and dust. You will not be remembered. You just add to the list of failures. Strahd has played this game long. So far, this crew is the only ones who have managed to get 2 out of 3 items. Plus 11 more. With the Armor Boss, stuff that you did there. Receiving his blessing to most of it. You've learned a lot. You suffered a lot. So if you have died more than once, this is by far the last night of humanity. Tomorrow it is life versus death. Find out which way the scales will tip. That is yours to make. You have aid as much as it's going to require. Strahd also has a lot of aid. If by chance you stumble into one of the towers
You see a red glow. Follow it. Destroy where it's coming from. You weaken it. Strahd. Some would say he has no heart. He moved it out. That's why he's cold. He placed it somewhere in the castle and destroyed that. You weaken him. Your sword, if you lose it, that's your biggest advantage. Make sure your items of power is with the right people. You can trust in one person, then protect the one person. Because they are your light. They are your shield. They are your sword. They are your protector. Those who have, if you give it to more than one, they are your protectors. They are your sword and shield. They are your light in a dark place. If they fall or that one single person falls, you all die. Plain and simple. And Strahd will target you if you have that power. That sword, you have a target on your back the moment you leave here. If you die, so does that weapon. Because you will not have time to reattune to it. Can you do this crawl?
Yes.
Play smart. Rest when need to. Push on as much as you can. Only when you have deemed a safe place, rest, gain your power. Do not do stuff that is going to be stupid. If one or most or two of you are in low, magic users, you know what I'm talking about. You are tapped. But you are tapped. What are you? A hindrance. I will be. If I tap out all my magic, what do I have? A crossbow? A dagger? You have daggers. You don't want to use my dagger on? Me. I'd rather kill myself than have those monsters touch me. These things are strong. You're facing ghosts, dragons, the undead. They don't fear nothing. They don't eat or breathe. So don't use those tactics on them. They are already dead, so poison will not work. Silver is your best bet against a vampire. Sunlight is your best friend. Anything holy in nature is your ally. A lot of these things are going to be resistant to what they are. Half the undead will be immune, or if not resistant to your romantic spells. Some might have a resistance to the light you bear inside of you. Pick your poisons carefully. Play smart. Know what each of you can do. Use that to your advantage. You've been in Barovia a long time, you most. You know what's at stake. Are you going to live up to the name?
Don't lie.
undying breath.
I like the way you said that.
All the time. I'm still breathing. Even though I died. Failed. In a sense, I failed struggle in my eyes. That I know. Will I be a throne to you? Possibly. Before that time comes, this dagger's gonna come real nice tonight. I'll give myself one final shave. Trust your instincts.
And you should do it by yourself.
I'd rather take that approach than dying by the fangs. Or whatever else goes bump in the night. Spellcasters, vampires, werewolves, and ghosts. These are stuff you see in fairy tales and horror stories.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
And here we live them. I know as much. I've seen Ardenvoss die. He came back. Strahd used them as a fucking shield. Made a Draco Lich. He took one of the remaining wizards that built the fucking temple to seal these entities away and turn them into a lich. We're not fighting one person. We're fighting a god. The god of blood, which runs through each and every one of us. Say your prayers. Muster as much courage as you need. In this half day that you have remained, live to your fullest. For when night falls, it's war. It's the ultimate battle of life versus death, good versus evil. How you choose to live your final hours is on you. For when night falls, I will be ready. They will be ready. We will protect this town as much as we could, as much as we can, until we need our aid. We will have some stationed up to as much as that's going to aid you, no idea. If all the undead go back into the castle and they're on you, then that just makes it easier on us just to walk through the front doors. That is all I can say. That is all I give you. That is the courage, the wisdom that I have lived for hundreds of years. Live out your final hours in peace the way you want to. At nightfall, I will see you again. And we will sleep. One final night. Or we won't. We'll just wait for dawn to approach. It's up to you. I am going to go and study, and I will share one more drink with a lot of you. As he brings his goblet up. These are here. We are here for you. You are the closest thing to salvation we've seen in a long time. I salute you for that. And reestablish the beacon.
brought hope. You got the Sun Sword fully activated and broke away the skies. I commend you for that. You have a symbol that can keep evil at bay. Again, I have pride in you. You have done so much for me. You have given me back reason of who I am, what I am. You made me re-remember who I am. I help create most magics that you use. Some say a grandfather of magic. But half the spells you know came from my mind. Some of them is true. Some I helped create with the help of a few elective mages. Your mock is created through a circle of mages. The 12. Now the student of the dragon marking the ability to control a dragon. The rest of you fall on your deities for your power. I do not know those. I do not know the prayers and stuff like that. The arcane I know. My father knows them. And you use it. You're like children. Those who tapped into the arcane. Because you know most of the spells I've created. You are the last free-folk people that are willing to give a damn. Do something about this. And choose to welcome it. For the sake of fear, cowardice.
Every time he keeps mentioning, I might die here, and I do this, she keeps thinking back to the Taroka card reading over and over. Kind of it like echoes in her head more and more.
I thank you for coming here. Strahd picked you here to play his game, and I think he might have underestimated how far you've got. So close to his brother, who tried to go against him. Strahd killed him in order to gain a god in his favor. Drink his blood. You've reawakened Tatiana. That's a feat. Instead of her playing the reincarnation cycle over and over, now she leads these people. She protects the last city of humans. Of light, of good. To life.
Life.
Igor reaches up, smacks Yerk on the chest, smacks Sibonite on the chest.
Reaches.
Your hands
On the
got
hatch,
incredible
boys.
up there. Full plate of armor on, bro. Careful.
Makes a small handprint dent.
Yeah, I was like, if you tried smacking me in the chest, I'd be punching you in the face.
Rest. Live out your final hours. This council will
She's got full plate.
reconvene at dawn. Live out your final hours the way you want. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. The last night dawn. Must have D20 Misfits.
Good night.
Good night.
Toodles.
Peace.
Bye bye.